Member, you get unlimited standard delivery on every item you purchase from any Hochanda show, including Craft Price Drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the Craft Price Drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just $6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft Price Drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
Welcome to Hochanda's 17 Days of Christmas Credit. From the 24th of June until the 10th of July, we'll be bringing you 17 days of Christmas crafting. All of your crafting favourites will be here to inspire you and demonstrate all the latest products to get you ready for Christmas 2018. So, as an early Christmas treat from us to you, when making a purchase of any item during our event, you will automatically be given a £5 credit to spend against any purchase of £30 or more the following day. And you can do this every day. We'll be joined by Heartfelt Creations, Crafter's Companion, Creative Expressions, Tonic, Clarity Stamp, Craft Buddy, FMM, Crafts 2 and many, many more. So don't forget to tune in for our 17 Days of Christmas Credit from the 24th of June at 6 p.m.
Hello, really good morning to you. Thank you for watching Craft Price Drop. Nice to see you. This is the live falling auction show where the price falls and you pay the final low price no matter when you get into the auction. Join in the auction nice and early. You know that you've got the item. Join in a bit late and you're panicking, but you still pay the same price. So come in nice and early and everybody's happy. Heather is already on there saying hello and a good morning. Thank you very much for joining in. Elaine is already there on Facebook Live saying hello, so hello and a good morning to all of you. And thank you very much for maybe setting your alarm, maybe deciding to tune in this morning, or maybe just maybe you're tuning in for the first ever time and you've never watched this show before and you're thinking, what is going on? And I don't know the rules. The rules are you get really, really cool bargains. You just have to call the number. You just have to bid or buy online or on the phone and you get some really amazing bargains. You've got to be in it to win it though, because if you watch the details on the screen, you'll see the price falling, you'll see quantities falling, you'll see people winning and auctions coming in at the bottom of the screen and making purchases, but if you're not in it, you're not winning it. So we want to mention our star buy as well. We've got one of them coming up. We'd love a star buy. Now we don't always do a star buy. We don't always, but we've got Phil Martin representing us here, repping the star buy. Sentimentally Yours stamps, they are brand new today. We are very, very lucky to have those. Just think the number of times we sell out on Phil Martin's shows. So to have those available is one thing, but to have them available on a Craft Price Drop deal, I cannot wait. Also, if you have received an email to review a purchase that you've made from us recently, have a look at that number on the bottom right hand side of your screen. 29,702 reviews that are giving sort of like 4 3/4 stars down here as like a total there. You know what? Last couple of hundred reviews coming through. Wouldn't you love to be the 30,000th person? That would be really cool. So we'll watch that number changing hopefully through the next few days. So let's show you how it works. This is the auction. It's a live falling auction. Everybody pays the same final low price. You'll get your details appearing on your screen on the left hand side just there, and you'll have your item number up at the top just there. You'll have your description as well, and then you'll get the price falling. Now it starts at the main price, but that is not the price that you'll pay. That start price there. Here we go. That one there. That start price there is just where the auction starts. What we've done is we've taken everything and we've said, okay, we've got some decoupage papers here. They're very nice designs actually. I've just knocked a load of them over. We've taken one of those and we've said, what is the normal price for that? Multiplied it up by the number of packs that we've got. We've got 12, and it's like £2.99 or something a pack, something like that. And we've multiplied it up, and we've got our start price at $35.86. That is what you would or could normally pay, but you're not going to be today. Sorry to break eye contact with you. I'm just putting back together what I've just knocked over. There we go. It's back. So you've got all your decoupage papers, brilliant for your typical decoupage or for your card craft or paper crafting, box covering, MDF covering as well with your frames. They're all here. You've got 12 of them. Lots of nice little designs as well, and everybody will pay the same final low price. That price is going to drop there. So with your decoupage papers that we can see here in the studio, you've got 12 of them. And you're going to be including your postage and packaging there on that final low price. This is what you are getting. This is what you're getting. Here it is. The designs. Right, so you've got your colours, you've got your blues there, you've got your reds, just getting my nose because I've got hay fever again today. You've got your patterns, you've got your crisscross, your tartan, you've got your stitchery sort of designs. Lovely, really, really lovely. And with decoupage papers, you want them to be tough, but you want them to be tearable at the same time. And the lovely thing is, with Craft Consortium, is that they work with different designers, so you get a different vibe from the different papers. So if you see on the back here, you get a little word from one of our designers here on the papers just there. That's just one of the designers. Lots and lots of designers are represented here with these papers. If I take the next one along, you can see different photo, different design, okay, result. So you get, let's have a little think, 3 sheets of each design, and there are 12 packs. That's 36 sheets in total. 36 sheets. You're not getting 36 sheets for £35. Here are all the designs, the Merry Christmas, the lovely reindeer as well. We'll carry on scanning them in a minute. Don't worry, don't panic. We will see them all. But we are at £22.67. Already a low price. If we close the auction there, that's £1.89 a pack as opposed to £2.99 a pack. So a winning price plummet. But the price is still dropping and is still going. Remember, everybody pays the same final low price. So you might call in the number now, 01733 797 100. You might dial that number now and you might get in on the auction now when the price is at £22.51, but you are not paying that because you will pay, just along with everybody else, the final low price. You're watching this live as well. It is 7:05 on the 6th of July 2002. It's nice to have your company. 18, don't panic. £19.89p, including your delivery now. That's including delivery to order if you are a Freedom member. If you're not a Freedom member, you'll be looking at £4.95 per item. So do think about joining Freedom. It will. If you're only ordering one item, then that's fine. But if you're ordering more than one, then definitely join Freedom to get the benefits. We are brand new today as well with our Craft Consortium decoupage papers, and the price is still dropping. So having a little think about what you're going to be doing with these. There's no reason why you can't use them on your canvases, your wet glues mediums and decoupage mediums and things like that. Build them into canvases and backdrops on your maybe Zutter wooden and chipboard backgrounds. There'd be nothing stopping you covering boxes, maybe cardboard boxes, boxes designed to be decoupaged as well, or indeed MDF and wood. The lovely thing with decoupage paper is that it is multi-purpose as well. So all of your designs are here. We're not paying £35.86. We're going even lower here today, and it is going to be one of those auctions that sticks in your mind because that is too low. Way too low. £1.33 a pack, and you are getting 3 sheets in each pack. We better warn you about the quantity here. Chevron's coming in, and £15.99 is all you pay, but only 9 people can get this deal. The brilliant news is the price is still moving as well. So at £15.95 now, it doesn't matter when you join the auction, everybody pays the same final low price. Susan, you've just taken this down to 8 chances now. Harris, you've just taken it down to 7 spaces. Join in on the auction, 01733 797 100. Order on the web as well, on hochanda.com. On our normal craft price drop shows. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I think so. I've just got up. And I've also got a bit of hay fever, so I'm getting a bit self-conscious that I've got a drippy nose. So 538865 is your item number, and you've got all of the patterns here with just 3 spaces left to go. Just 2 opportunities on craft price drop. Brand new today, don't miss out, don't let it go, don't let it slip through your fingers like the sands of time. Good to see you though, and thanks for waking up with craft price drop today. Who's going to get the last one though? It's going to be somebody on the phone or on the web. Either way, everybody pays the same final low price, and it has just gone. Well done, and a very, very good morning to you. There's always a night auction waiting around the corner. Little tease for our Star Buy as well. You can't go wrong with that. The Star Buy is on the way. It's going to be a big one. We're very, very proud of this. They are sentimentally yours, brand new today. So they're from Phil Martin, lovely Phil Martin from Creative Expressions. We've got 23 stamps in total in that set. Got some really nice sentiments in there, you know, and some lovely people that you're making it for, relatives that you might not be able to find stamps for very, very easily, you know, foster daughter, goddaughter, godson, things like that. Don't check out of your basket on those yet, okay, because if you do, you'll be paying full price on them. Wait for the auction, and then you'll get them for the final low price, okay? So wait until the details are on the screen before you come in and bid on those, okay? So, nice to see you, though. Very, very good morning. We've got another brand new today now, and it's from Imagination Crafts. We love Imagination Crafts with the stencils and the lovely, lovely card packs they bring us here. You've got the gorgeous colours in the card packs. The lovely thing about the card packs is that you get normally 5 of each sheet design. Sometimes it's 10, so I'll just check for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So it's 5. But the reason why I had to check that, 'cause 5 or 10, you might say, well, Matt, that should be obvious. You should be able to tell from the feel of them. Actually, they're really quite thick, so you have to actually just properly count them, because that is proper thick. And you can see, by the way, it's not sort of flopping around the place. That is proper card that you can stencil on with your heavier mediums. And they're really nice designs, actually. They're a lovely, smooth quality to them. I know this because I've used them for these purposes. They die cut beautifully. They are inkable. They're paintable as well. With your inks, just give them a bit of extra time to dry, we've found. Also with your mediums as well, just consider that drying time, just for the surface. Because, you know, in terms of porousness or porosity, the green is a lovely colour, isn't it? It's a very fresh green. Very nice. It gets better because you get 3 stencils, so you've got your lovely cards, you've got your good card packs there, 3 different designs with your florals, bubbles and the greens. Then you get the 3 really cool stencils, and design-wise, one of them's rather seasonal here, with your wise men as well. And you've got the lady as well, the very graceful lady. Very useful corners on that. You can imagine using your sparkle mediums and your inks, your distress inks, Spectrum Aquas with a bit of a blending tool and some glycerin maybe, to bring out some detail in her dress, maybe put some gems on it. And then look at that butterfly stencil. Oh my word. Is that a kaleidoscope of butterflies, or is that a kaleidoscope of butterflies? They're 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres each on the stencils, and it gets even better. You know how when Sue from Imagination Crafts joins us and she brings us lovely rice paper, when you've got 2 sheets of this gorgeous, gorgeous rice paper itself, A4 in size, you've got all this sort of detailing and amazing designs. With rice paper, you get little little cotton pieces of cotton in the background, actually embedded in the paper, and what you do is you just wet it slightly and split it apart, decoupage glue it into your projects. It goes onto fabric, it goes onto card, it goes onto different surfaces like wood as well, and MDF. So your rice paper is superb. And those are both different designs, by the way. Just one last thing to show you. Sorry, I felt like Columbo. One last thing, just to show you. Those are 2 different designs. Nice bit of gay Paris there. Nice, lovely stuff. Lovely bit of Paris. Il fait beau. So, would you agree that £23.42 is an incredible price? So many people already do, to be honest with you. But of course, it is a falling auction. We've got to bring that price down for you because we don't want you to pay full price, £23.42, the normal price. We would rather get you this deal for £14.56. Now, several sheets of rice paper sometimes cost quite close to that. We better warn you that these are going fast and we don't have many left already. Let's have a little look here. 29 for an auction like this. That ain't that many. You might think that's a lot, but they are going to be going. You've got your 3 stencils for £14.56. That's like saying the stencils are less than a £5 each. So less than £5 a stencil, and then the rest of it's a bonus. That's what that's like saying, isn't it? Or £14.56, that's like saying the stencils are maybe £3 each, and then the card packs are maybe 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 10. Yeah, wow, oh my gosh. That's amazing. £11.89 right now, £11.89 plus delivery. If you're just paying delivery, if you're not paying delivery as well as a Freedom member, you are on a winner here. You've got your 3 stencils, £3.96 if you're just paying for the stencils. So £3.96 a stencil, and then the rest of it's a bonus. That's what that's like. And we know what we pay for a stencil. We know. We understand that, right? So we know what we pay for stencils. You know what you pay for stencils. So we're getting 3 stencils here, 3 packs of card, 15 sheets of card in total, and it's good, proper quality card. And then you've got your 2 rice papers there as well. And that price is still moving. Just to remind you on those designs on the rice paper, only 18 remaining spaces also. This is going. 18 spaces. It's going even lower. Don't forget you're getting that lovely kaleidoscope of butterflies stencil there. Let's say hello to a few people shopping this morning. That's your rice paper at £9.98, a deal. This is a deal. Do call us. It's still dropping as well. Remember, you will pay that final low price. You've got your 2 designs on the rice paper. You've got your wonderful card packs here, 15 sheets in total. And then you've got, just knock it over again, Matt. And then you've got your stencils in a high quality mylar, as you know. Embossed with these, use your embossing sandwich. 12 spaces remaining now at £9.88. Join in on the auction, 01733 797 100. Bid online as well on Hochanda.com. Also, watch out with single figure stock, 9 spaces left. Watch out for our online only auctions at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. this morning. It's going to be on craftpricedrop.com at £9.82. £9.82 for so much. This is why that price for these goodies is why it is spreading. Word is spreading on Craft Price Drop. We've only got 3 spaces remaining now, though. It's been one of those busy auctions. All these names at the bottom. Is that Stella from Alicante as well? So we've got an international bidder in Spain there, in Alicante. My dad used to live very near there, very near. And Margaret in Ilfracombe. You've got Lynn in Wrexham as well, home of the free, land of the brave there. And lots of other bidders too. Thank you so much for watching.
Price lock.
It is a price lock. And congratulations to you there at £9.82. So, yeah, who's your friend? We've got a big bundle here for you, a big bundle. We like to bring variety on Craft Price Drop. We like to bring something for absolutely everybody, whatever you're into. If it's knitting, if it's sewing, in this case it's knitting, if it is card craft as well, whatever we're into, we like to bring variety on Craft Price Drop. So we've got it for you. Details are on the screen already with your tote bag here. You don't even have to be using it for your yarn if you don't want to, but we've got a cushion inside it just to give it some stability. Let me take that out so that we can show you on the inside here how big it is, and the structure, the way it's lined as well, and the way you, if you wanted to put a decorative ribbon or some decorative threads around it, you could do. But because of the material it's made from an oilcloth, that could easily be sort of beach bag sort of material, couldn't it? But it is a yarn tote bag, but if not, just use that for whatever you want. It's got a nice size to it as well. I'll show you the cushion that we're using to give it the stability. There it is. So it's a nice sort of plump plump cushion there, but so we're making it TV friendly and it stands up and it's nice and fulsome. We've got our cushion in there, so it's a good sized bag there. You've also got your needle case. Now this is a nice structured needle case. It's not floppy. It's not going to damage what's inside. You know, it's nice and stable. And you could put a keyboard in that actually, couldn't you? If you're sort of you know, designing on the go. And then on the inside you've got your different areas to hold your needles. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets on that side and another 5 on the other. And then you've got your central reservation there in a clear. Just for your threads, so something like that you want to get easy access to and know what's what. So that's your needle case, and that will fit in, of course it will fit in your main bag like so. So whichever way, diagonally, sideways or flat. And then you've got a mini sewing kit as well. Love this. So this is sort of like sewing on the go. If you want sort of spares of things, if you want an example upstairs or downstairs. I mean, when was the last time you had something where where is that? You know, where's that big pair of scissors? Oh, it's upstairs. Or where's my glue? Where's my glue stick? Or where's that thing that I need right now? Oh, it's downstairs. And then you happen to be upstairs. So if you've got a spare of something, you've got a little pin cushion in there as well. So you've got threads, little spools of thread. So little extras here. You're getting so much. You're getting little buttons and safety pins. Let's get the price down. Let's plummet this for you and get the price down. Let's go. It's £54.97. That's if you're counting everything separately and adding it all together and say, how much is it all as a bundle? You've got a measuring tape in there as well. All in, you've got your 3 cases plus the contents here at £54.97, but not any more. Are you looking for a gift for somebody? It's at £39.02. Don't forget you do have delivery on top of that, £4.95 per item, unless you are a Freedom member. It's Freedom membership, £6.97, and that gives you unlimited standard delivery. Remember our bidder in Alicante before? Well, I think is it €19? How many euros is it to join? Is it $11.99? I forget now. I know it's $19.99 for America. Double check me on the euros. I'm sorry, I don't know that off by heart. There's a lot to remember. But at $29.56, including delivery or plus delivery, do bear that in mind. But once you've joined Freedom, it is so easy to just order whatever you want at whatever time that you want as well. You're bidding on auction number or item number 767894 now. It's your yarn tote bag. You've also got your needle case and you've got your sewing kit here plus all the contents. And guess what? The price over here still moving down there. £29.44. All the bidders in this auction are Freedom members as well, and we've only got 6 opportunities that are remaining in this particular auction right now to get involved. Here's how. 01733 797 100. Once you've dialed that number, you are then through, place your bid, and you will pay the final low price. Nobody pays more than anybody else on an auction. We're down to just 4 chances on this particular deal right now. At £29.08 though, it's still falling, so if you were in already, you are now paying the lower price. Even if you'd already bid, even if you'd already confirmed, you are now paying just £27.48. Having said that, we're down to just 3 chances. £27.48 for so much. You've got the yarn tote bag, you've got the needle case as well, really good quality either way, and you've got the mini sewing kit with your sewing kit case too. I'm going to do some tidying up and put some of these things back. You've got the pin cushion, you've got the needles, you've got your head needles as well with the head pins there. You've got your scissors with the last one available, and the thimble. and the measuring tape as well. All of that is included now. I'll stop tidying up at £27.48. I'll just lay that down so it doesn't fall off. £27.48 plus delivery, or including delivery with just our last one. Who's going to get it? Let's find out. Let's wait. Let's hold those lines open. No, it's just gone.
Price lock.
Nice little pack, that. Very nice little kit, especially for that price tag. Yeah, we've got our star buy. Who was that last bidder, sorry? We're worried whether it's Gillian or Lorraine. We're not sure, so just hold the line and hang in there. Yeah, we've got our star by, and it is on the way. It is Sentimentally Yours. Phil Martin, of course, of Creative Expressions. Lovely chap. He's got brand new releases of stamps all the way through the year at different places. These are going to be a superb price. They are brand new today to Craft Price Drop, never before seen. Let's take a sip of water. They will be coming up shortly. Very shortly. Not too long to wait for those at all. Yeah, brand new to Craft Price Drop with Phil Martin there. Really good morning to you. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's good to have your company here. This is live. This is happening right now. My name's Matt. Make a comment on Facebook Live or whatever it might be, and it might be nice to say hi to you back as well. We've got a lot going on here, no matter what kind of crafter you are. There's always something. Details flying on the screen for our next lot here now from Lovecraft. It's about bringing you exactly what you want. It's Lovecraft's here, giving you, I suppose, giving you that choice as well of design, no matter what you're up to with your magic slide picture book. Love these. You've got the stickers and the construction. If I hold it up, you'll see from the packaging here. Love the idea, absolutely love the idea. So you pull and you've got the reveal, but behind you've actually got the sentiments. So as you pull, you've got your photos, you've got your extra toppers, but you've got, oh, sorry about the glare, but then you've got the reveal underneath of the designs. It's very, very clever, very, very, very clever. So you've got your sticker sheet in there, you've got your envelope to match size-wise, you've got the window book, which gives you the window picture frames there. Give you a few ideas as well, little guide, so you're not going to get left on your own. If you want it to be an easel to stand up, it will do. And if you're brand new to crafting, you've never done it before, and you've not got something like adhesive foam, it has got that in it. So you've got all the contents that you need to get going. There's your sticker sheet there, and you're getting 14 of these as well. So your double-sided sticker sheet there, so stickers on the front and back. You've then got your actual envelope here, matching and coordinating just there, so for sending, and then you've got your acetate with your slider, so you'd be pulling that. And the way it's designed is you've got your design on here, you can dress up the outside, and then you're revealing either photos or you're moving photos to then reveal a design behind. They're ever so clever, and just really, really cool. So we've gone from 0 to 100 there, haven't we, in terms of, you probably thought, what are these? But hopefully we've broken it down to show it for you and shown you exactly what you're getting. The idea guide as well is all part of the packaging, so you are not on your own. These are currently £2 each, according to that price on the screen. £2 each, giving you that price tag of £28. What fell out there? Oh yeah, the easel. Didn't manage to show you that yet. If you want these to stand up, you've got the little stand to score and fold there with these. Let's plumb it. Let's get this down. So yeah, you've got another design here. As well, with your different frames, the way they're made, the outside edges, the designs on them are all different across the board, and you've got 14 of them, and we're making them £1 each. So, for example, we've got several different designs on here. When I say they're all different, we've got several different designs. You've got your coordinating envelope, but look at this one, where you've got the tab here, and then you've got sort of the dots as well, the polka dot design, and as you would pull that, you are then revealing, look at that, so it's sort of going left to right as well. It's really, really cool. So the way they're made, the way they're constructed, it's magic. I love them. And the way that price is going, we are now below £1 each. Below £1 each right now for your paper motions. That easel went with that pack just there. So they're all different, below £1 each, and 481701 to order now. I say that I keep saying they're all different, but there are different designs in them. So you're getting 2 of this design, 2 of this design over here, 2 of this one as well. So you're getting 2 of each design across the board here. So 7 different designs, 14 in total, and they are £11.45 currently. They are brilliant if you're getting brand new into crafting. If you want something that's construction heavy, where you're making something but you're not doing any of that construction here, they're magical. They're lovely. It's all in the name, really. They are 82 pence a project now. 82p, and you can take them as far or not as you wish. It's completely up to you. It's been busy out there this morning, and thank you very, very much for watching. You can tell with prices like this why it has been as well. At 11.36 currently, including delivery. Remember, as a Freedom member, you won't pay delivery charges. It's just £6.97 a month to order. It's a good one. It's a good one, this. It's a very good one. £28 is where we started. £2 a piece at the very beginning of the auction. But now we're at £9.98, and that is way less than £1 an item, way less. We're now something like 75p-ish, around about there. Or 71 even, says producer Liam. It's good. Very, very good auction, this. 01733 797 100. Dial now, come through. It's 71p and dropping per item now, per magic slider that you have. We've only got 16 spaces remaining here. It's at £9.89. We're just a phone call away, and it's 71p and dropping per item. Unbelievably so. If you've just tuned in, these are the magic sliders brought to us by Lovecraft, and you are getting a lot for your money here. A lot. Normally it would have been one for £2, so you wouldn't even get 5 for that price on screen. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit you'd get, but instead you're getting all 14, so you're getting 7 plus the other 7 down here for just £9.66. Brilliant for gifts. Brilliant for gifts. Perfect for make to sells, and perfect for maybe really standing out, making something like a stand-out project. We're at just £9.52, probably under 70p per project now. Under 70p per Paper Motions magic slider. Just 8 chances available. A bit shiny, that one. 68p, yeah? 68p. They are meant to normally be £2, but that is way less than half price now. Way less than half price. There are only 4 remaining, though. 4 spaces. Who is going to get one of the last 4? This is the question. Very good morning to all our bidders. It's nice to see you with us bright and early. I know it's busy out there. It's scarily busy out there. I'm worried about how many people have tuned in and who are looking at this face this morning. Very embarrassing. 2 spaces at the end of the phone or on the web. You can order today, and you are paying a rock bottom price for what you're getting there. Rock bottom. We like our rock bottom deals, and it is the last one at £9.52 for your lovely paper craft motions there. Love the magic sliders. It is like getting a deal straight to your door. So easy to just drop the price and give you a bargain, honestly. It's the way we do it on Craft Price Drop. And it's time for our star buy. Very much so. We like to bring you a star buy. Not every day. It's not something we always do. It's just something that we like to drop in. And this is Phil Martin being represented now from Creative Expressions. These are brand new to Craft Price Drop. Now, people have already started trying to buy these beforehand. If you do, or if you have been one of those people, then you would have ended up paying full price. So we would say, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop that order. Cancel that order. Wait for the auction details to come in on the screen, and that way you will now end up paying the final low price. You can buy these at any time starting from now. Also, check out the clock. We've got the 6-minute clock up here at the moment. As soon as we put the quantity in, that clock is going to start ticking. The deal is, for a star buy, the clock's on screen and the quantity will be on screen near the start as well. Which is going to go? Is it going to be stock or clock? Here comes the stock. 89 available. 89. And the clock is starting. 5:59. Whichever one gets to 0 first the auction ends. This is very important because normally the auction ends when the stock's sold out. But even if there is stock left, which there wasn't the other day, was there, Liam, our producer? No, the stock went first and the clock was still had like a minute and something to run. So it's a star buy. It's a big deal here with Phil Martin stamps. Let's have a look at what we've got. We've got some nice spread of relatives stamps here. You've got things like grandson, granddaughter, grandchildren, my extended as well. So you've got extended family, you've got parents-in-law, you've got friend, you've got foster son, foster mother, or foster child, foster grandson. You know, you've got all of those different foster daughter. Change it up, mix it up, and you've got some very, very different sentiments here from relatives because it covers the world we live in. You know, that we don't just want the bog standard, exactly the same on every card that we buy. When cards are mass produced, but when you're making a card specifically for somebody, you can be specific about their personal situation. We better get our plummet in because, and by the way, this is our first plummet because look at the quantity that's already going down. And by the way, it's nice to bring the quantity in at the start of the auction, isn't it? And actually say, look, there it is. Because usually, sometimes, we haven't even had a chance to bring the quantity in and something sells out. Other times, it's like, quick, we better get it in. There's only 9 left, you know. But right now, over 80 chances there were. We brought it nice and early at the start. And we're at £19.78p. 19.78, and these should be, as you can see, from 27.98. These are normally 13.99 each. Fair enough, right? But right now they are £9.89 a pack. £9.89. These are going to be so useful as well. They're clear polymer stamps. These are going to be lovely. These are the decorative baubles stamps, and they're the borders collection for your decorative baubles. If you're creating a border on a design or a border under a sentiment, normally £13.99, but not today. Not today at all. The price is still going at £19.69p, getting close to what you're paying for one of the packs necessarily. 3 minutes and 32 seconds or so though on the clock, meaning if the clock goes before the stock, that will end the auction. But the price is going even lower. They're the clear photopolymer made in the UK, and 60 chances remain, but 3 minutes on the clock. That's ours at the moment at £14.67. The lowest price at the end of the auction is the price that you'll end up paying. Come in now and you know that you've got the deal. You'll be paying, I think, close to or around £14.67 because that is low. That is very close to what one of the packs would normally be costing you. £13.99 normally. The price, though, still moving. We started with 80-something, we've now down to 50-something, and we're nearly we're about halfway through the time. 6 minutes it was at the start. 6 minutes, and now we're down to 2 minutes and 40. The time to dial is now, and join. We've got Freedom members Anne, we've got Lorraine as well. We've got other Freedom members joining us here, all scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Elaine is in Manchester. Elizabeth is there in Stockport as well. Some of our very regular bidders and viewers. Karen is in Southampton. Lynn is in Wrexham. Nice to see some regular names popping up there. 46 spaces remaining though, and we have just 2 minutes remaining on the clock. That is ours for this auction at 44 opportunities. You've got your borders, you've got your bauble borders, you've got your very different... in fact, no, let's focus, seeing as we're nice and close on these. You can see your decorative baubles there with the snowflake designs, your positive and negative. You've got your music as well, very important part of Christmas and celebration. And then your relatives too. 23 stamps in all at just £14.10. The quantity is dropping as we are going. The time is going though as well, and a minute 40. We are now at £14.10. If that gets to like £13.99, that's what you would normally pay for one of the packs of stamps. £13.99 on its own, normal price. 13. Should we do that? We're 2p away. We're tuppence away from doing that. There it is. £13.99. So we have now gone full on half price. We're there. We have activated the half price button. We are at half price. So you are paying for one of the packs. With a minute left, it is now that you dial. Now that you dial to get these. 33 spaces. Is it going to be 33 people that call now and call on the bid online, or is it going to be the clock that beats us to it here on this? These are from Phil Martin, Creative Expressions. Is it going to be time's up or quantity's gone? Which is it going to be? I think it's going to be time, looking at it now at the moment. 40, that's where my money is. 40 seconds or so. However, look at this quantity. It is moving pretty fast at the same time too. So who knows? 01733 797 100 with the last 30 seconds to get involved and be in on this auction. You've got your relatives and sentiments here. You've got your lovely baubles on the Borders collection. 19 spaces though. Another 3 just dropped in one go with 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds to go and only 15 chances. It's actually, having said, I think this could be the time. I don't know. I don't know. With 10 spaces, 3 seconds, with a few people ready to confirm their bid, we are out of time. I don't know. I don't know what happened there at the end. I don't know whether it's stock or clock that won. It was the clock. Okay, congratulations to everybody who bid on that. We may have had another like 8 or 9 with another few people ready to bid and confirm. That may actually have dropped to 5 at the very, very, very end there. But it was the clock that beat us to it. Congratulations to everybody that got hold of the deal. Don't worry, don't panic. No need for tools, okay? Absolutely, don't see this and think, oh no, oh gosh, you know, what am I going to do? How am I going to put it together? You have no need for tools or anything on this, and it is easy to install as well. This is your over-the-door craft organizer. It doesn't need to just be for craft, of course. It could be for absolutely anything. You can fit shoes or clothing in this if you really wanted to, or any item that you need. Maybe at the back door, maybe if you've got pets and cats and dogs that sort of need things at the back door, or you need to grab a coat or a particular pair of shoes or keys quickly. But it's one of those over-the-door organisers that has pockets galore on it. You've got the rods to give it the structure, and you've got no tools required to install it at all. They're brilliant. They're brilliant, actually. 24 pockets. 24, just get my nose. 24 pockets in total. And you're getting 2 of them. Here we are. Now, because it is over the door, it's particularly long. So it is huge. It is absolutely huge. So you've got your pockets that go both sides. So that's the middle of it, just there like so. And you've got your pockets on this side and this side as well. So you've got that going over the door. So you can imagine how big it is and how much you're going to get. Imagine a door and double it, because it's going over the top of the door and it's pretty much covering it. We're down at £12.89 as well. If you're looking for something to tidy things up, I mean, have a look around you now. That's a good question, isn't it? If I close my eyes and think about what my house looks like. Ah! Yeah, I know. It's messy, isn't it? So if you close your eyes and just think, right, craft room upstairs or next door, what's where? Would it help? Would it benefit the situation? Are we helping here? With only 12 available, are we helping households, caravans, craft rooms? Are we helping? Are we providing a service here by giving you your over-the-door craft organisers or any kind of organisers with 24 pockets in all? Are we helping tidy houses, tidy rooms? Are we helping to find things quickly? Are we providing a service? We're at £9.78, I think, at that price as well. A very, very tidy saving. Down from what they normally are. They're normally £9.99 or £19.99 for 2, but with only 4 spaces at £9.78. It's going to be closing particularly quickly with our last few bidders coming in now. Good luck to you getting through. Good luck to you confirming. Remember, everybody pays the same final low price. Joining us on 01733 797 with the price still going, 797 100, and it's just gone. Well done.
Price lock.
No, it's a price lock. I just took a nice sip of water there. Now, who wants another brand new today? Good morning. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in on Craft Price Drop. Nice to see you. This is the place where everybody pays the same final low price. Don't forget to check out your basket once it's in there. Check it out, and you will be paying that lowest price, so no worries in coming in nice and early. As soon as your details are on the screen, like now, you can come in, you can dial the number, and you can bid online, and you will get the deal. Let's have a look at what we've got. We've got some lovely dies from Spellbinders, another brand new today. We'll try and squeeze in as many auctions as we can. Is something striking you here? It's a big bundle. Big bundle. You've got 2 sets of dies, but they're big, aren't they? So we've taken the actual dies out and we've built these boards for you. With the lace and frills design. That is just one of your dies right now, the lace and frills. You've then got the packaging for it, so it will show you a little bit of a card design, an inspired backdrop there. 2 dies, so you can cut the design in or out. This is your next design now, and that's the garden party design. So you've got the lovely daisy chain there, as it were. Lovely little gift box too. This one here, if you're new to crafting, it's this one. You can tell from the little flaps that it cuts to that one and that one, so you can fold it over and create yourself a nice little gift box. That's why it's a shapeability, because it's a 3D construction die. And then you've got your extra floral dies to cut your detail in there as well. So all of this included. In fact, here we go. This is a much better way of showing you. On that decorative, it's like a little seed box or a confetti box or something, a little gift envelope. That is the daisy on the outline, the daisy border, and then you can see your score lines there for folding and creating. Let's get that first plummet in. Let's make this a deal for you. It's an incredible price at $50.64 for what you've got here. As with any die, you invest in the die, and then you've got that die cutting and creatability at your fingertips. So that's a small price to pay, $50.64 in the crafting world, to own something forever, to then make your own. You know, it's like growing your own at home, isn't it? But that's the price of one right now, at £23.04. In fact, it's less than the price of one of the sets, if you're to split it straight down the middle. Heads up on the quantity as well, though. It does help to know 14 more people can get involved in this auction and make this a deal. $11.44 per die set is silly. $11.44 for this size of a die. $11.44 for this set here. $11.44 for each set that you're getting. $11.44, and it's going even lower. We're now at just £9.50-ish. Less than £10 a set. It's $9.47 per die set. And we're down to our last 8. These are not going to be around for long. Spellbinders Dies auctions are some of the quickest and silliest auctions that we have on our Craft Price Drop shows. Seriously. Dial now or bid online. It's Hochanda.com. Dialing in on the usual number is 01733 797 100. And we'll be happy to take your bid today. And no, $18.94. Heather's saying on Facebook, oh, what a price. Don't miss this. She's right. It's a superb deal. And I know we can't buy everything, but we can recognise a great deal, can't we? Go for it. 01733 797 100. There are now 2 remaining. There's the number to dial. Everybody pays the same final low price. Even if you came in at 20-something, you are paying just $18.94 right now and live. Those are 2 really nice design packs. And the last one goes.
Price lock.
It is a price lock. Well done to everybody ordering and bidding. It didn't matter when you came in on that one, you get it for just $18.94. Come in at the start of an auction, you know you've got the item, you still pay the final low price. Come in the middle and it's all good, you still pay the final low price. come in at the end and it's a bit like a, oh no, will I get it, won't I get it? But you still pay the final low price whichever way. Good morning. Should we bring a clock in again? Yeah, let's do it. Let's mix things up a little bit. There's no rules that says you have to or you can't. Let's say this is a timed auction as well as a quantity-driven auction. And by the way, same deal. Everyone pays the same final low price, but you've got to get in before the clock hits 0. There it is. So should we show you the stock? The deal is, which one goes first? Is it clock or stock? So the clock goes first, that goes to 0, or your stock goes first, that would close the auction. So 51 spaces. Will 51 spaces go first, or will the 6 minutes disappear first? Let's find out. So we've got our stamps here. They are mounted rubber stamps from Heartfelt Creations. They are lovely. So from the packaging, you can see from the 3 different sets, you've got florals, you've got sentiments as well. So let's have a good look. This is the big floral right now. This is the deep etching on red rubber. You know, that's a lovely, lovely dahlia. Gorgeous, gorgeous dahlia. You've got the deep etching on the red rubber. It's been mounted and cut. Those are all things in the manufacturing process that cost money, but once they're done, they're done. So you peel that off and you've got your cling on the back. That's going to go straight onto your block, straight onto your stamping platform. You've then got the dahlia in the bud with the swirls just there. We've only got 5 minutes on the clock, so we better be speedy about this. And on our next set here, you've got your floral keys, which are so detailed. You've got the floral key design just here. You've got the lock there, and then you've got the panel sentiment, My Wish for You. All of the stamps you see on that picture are included in your bundle. Over here, you've got your sentiments. We're getting our plummeting because we've only got 4 minutes and 44 seconds. The quantity is already going as well. You've got things like Missing You, So Glad You're My Friend, Just for You, I'm So Sorry. That's what I'm always saying, that. And Just for the Stamps alone is a good one, just to get those sentiments, the lovely script and ribbon font there on them for $34.67. Every stamp is red rubber. Every stamp, therefore, created at high temperature, meaning you can use them with your different crafting techniques, and the price still falls. Your quantity, though, is going, and your time is disappearing. So which one is going to be first? Is it going to be the clock that goes, or is it going to be the quantity that goes just there? Which one is going to be first? Find out, but make sure that you're on the end of the phone, and make sure that you are there at 29.51. 29.51 seals the deal for you. 29.51 gets you in on the auction. 29.51 is no longer your price. Everybody pays the same final low price. Doesn't matter when you join in, you will now pay no more than $24.43. That's $8.15 a set. $8.15 a stamp set here. You've got that lovely, lovely dahlia. Design in the bud and the swirls. You've got your floral keys with the lock and the key, as well as that lovely sentiment panel, and all of your individual sentiments over here. All of your stamps cut and mounted in red rubber, and item number 578232 would normally be about £15 a stamp set. Does that sound about right? £15 for a stamp set in red rubber, mounted, cut, yeah? Normally 15, 17 each. Well, 34 spaces left and only 3 minutes. So we're halfway through the time. Halfway through the time at the moment, and about halfway through the stock as well, if I remember rightly. So 31 spaces. Yeah, roughly, nearly. It's about 20 gone so far. So 24.11 is all you're paying, and that includes your delivery. Hello to all of our bidders so far that are in this morning. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to know that you've chosen to wake up with Hochanda this morning, wake up with Craft Price Drop. And to anybody that's already in, you're going to love this. This is a bonus. If you thought, that's it, that's what I'm paying on, I'm getting these for £30. I'm getting these for £26. I'm getting these for £24. Now you're getting these for £21.99. That's $7.33 a set. $7.33 for our mounted cut red rubber stamps. £7 for really good quality. Really lovely designs as well from the wonderful Heartfelt Creations. You can do it with just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to bid on this auction now for high quality stamps. Just 26 spaces, but 2 minutes remaining, meaning which one's going to go? Is it stock or clock? 21.94 right now. 578232. That item number would never normally show 21.94 as a price, but it is today. You can get these today, and you can always give one of the sets away as a gift. If it's a gift that you'd normally spend a tenner on for somebody, and you say, yeah, all right, I'll give one of these away, you're not even paying £10 per set. It's £7.30 something per set. It's a good price. It's a good deal. We're at 21.91, and you can order now, but within the next minute and 20 seconds. 20 spaces available, but only a minute and 15. Now ordering on 01733 797 100, or ordering on the web, that's hochanda.com, at 21.88. That price has been in free fall since we started this auction. 21.85. But we are in the magical last minute now, the final minute of your deal to get involved, be in the right place at the right time, and be in on this auction. It's a cracker of a deal. It's a low, low price. If you're gifting one set, keeping all sets, either way, we have only 16 spaces remaining. You can bid online, you can bid on the phone. Either way, you've got to get in there safely in the last 30 seconds. The very last 30 seconds to place that bid, the very last 30 seconds to go. We're close here. We are very close with our last 13. Which is going to go? Is it going to be stock, or is it going to be the clock up there? Which one's going to go first, clock or stock? 10 spaces, 8 seconds. I think it's going to be the clock again. 9 spaces, but you never know, with late bidders and people holding on waiting to confirm, and the last few people clicking their buttons, literally down to 6, but the time is just gone. It's exciting.
Price lock.
It's very, very exciting. Thank you very much for watching this morning. You've got that deal for just £21.82 on a craft price lock just there. Let's see what we can do with squeezing one last auction in for you, because, yeah, we do have another show lined up, actually, another live show with Liz. So it's going to have to be a quick one, this. Do you know what? We love them. We absolutely love these. The variety of different Spellbinders dies that we can bring you. We have been so lucky these last few weeks on Craft Price Drop. 42.22 means each set is 21.11 each, normally on the original prices, but you are getting both of these. Okay, so it's different prices for each. 19.18 and one of them's 21.94, is it? Okay. We better get our plummet in, because we are close to the bone here. 7:55. Is my watch fast though? I think, yeah, it is fast. I've got 2.5 minutes or so to get involved and make this an auction to remember at 24.67. When we're up against it time-wise, do you know what we should have done? This. Let's go down to the price of one set. In fact, we've done better than that. 22.79 is what we can do for you. Better than one of the sets. We've got the boards to actually show you what's been cut here and what you're getting. These are example boards to show you your die cuts and what you're actually getting with terms of size of dies. I mean, that is a lovely, lovely decorative window. You've got your frames there as well that you're looking at. Frame abilities, 3 different ways of using them, as you can see from the packaging. Quantity-wise, you can lift your petals on that frame there. Quantity-wise, not many considering the day we're having. 22.79, all you're paying, and those are your 2 borders as well. That's your poinsettia and your stars. The quantity is falling, though, with only 15 spaces, and the price is going at the same time. That's just silly. That says we've only got a minute before we've got to be off air for you. 7.73 a set. We like these sorts of things. It spreads the word. It puts our marker down. It says what we do. You know, this is what we're up to. 12 opportunities, though, and these have got to go. They've got to go. We haven't got a clock in this auction, but we are up against it clockwise. We've got to be off air, ready for our next show, in under a minute. So we've done that to make sure this auction closes in time. There are 3 remaining. You can do it by phoning 01733 797 100. You can do it by bidding online. They went very, very quickly. Congratulations to you.
Price lock.
They had to go quickly. They had to go quickly. We've got another show coming up. We've got Liz waiting in the studio next door. I've got to go in and see her. So there was no way that auction could overrun. We had to make it a quick one. Therefore, we went very, very, very low. Just about did it with about sort of a 45 seconds to go on our show. So it was a close run thing, but thank you very much for watching. Our next Craft Price Drop hour is going to be at 11 a.m. this morning. It's going to be on the website only, on Craft Price Drop, and on Facebook and all the other streaming platforms. But stay tuned. Liz is with us next for another live show. Yeah, Liz from Coloursphere. She's coming up next. Can't wait to meet her. She's in the studio next door. Go there now. We've got Tonic Must Have Christmas and Sheila's Perfect Weekend Wow coming up later on.
I am Matthew Palmer, professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me, Hochanda and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I'm here on Hochanda because I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey. So join me, Matthew Palmer, for my shows on Hochanda.
Carlisle's Tacky Glue is a great versatile glue for craft and household use. It's easy to use, dries transparent and remains flexible. This quick drying glue can be used on paper, cardboard, textiles and much more. This fantastic deal consists of 3 100ml tubes. To stock up, check out hochanda.com.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello there, good morning to you. We did promise, didn't we? We said Liz from Coloursphere would be here for our next show, and here we are. Liz, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
This is your second visit to Hochanda now.
Third
already?
third.
So I've missed you for your first
I know,
two
just
shows.
a few weeks ago.
Get with the programme, you know. So do you enjoy it here? Do you love coming in?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to it.
Good. Tell us about Coloursphere, because we were prepping the show beforehand, and we're talking so much about what we've got. I didn't ask you before about sort of how long you've been doing it and just background and stuff like that.
Well, we've been going for a few years now.
Yeah.
We started off, I just made a bunting triangle for my friend.
Yeah.
And then I took it to a class, and people really liked it.
Yeah.
Because you could see through the fabric and everything. It was brilliant, and you can use it with a rotary cutter. Yeah. And then I got people asking me for hearts and stars and all sorts. And now we've got all these. We've got loads
these
of different
templates.
shapes.
Yeah, they're really cool and they're wonderful. I mean, I like the colour as well.
Yes, we're bringing in different colours. Yeah, because we thought it's quite nice
to
jazz it up a bit.
Yeah.
But you can they're frosted. We like frosted because they don't show all the fingerprints or scratches, but you can still see the patterns. So it's good for putting down, and so you can get the right exact pattern in the right place.
Yeah. So, okay, so it is early in the morning, so just in case you're not yet with the programme, you're thinking, OK, what are we doing? Who's Liz? Where are we? If you are into basically any type of crafting, you know, soft crafting particularly with your felts, etc.
Yeah.
But I reckon any type of crafting.
Yeah.
You've got your templates.
We've designed them around, for these particular ones, we've designed them around to make the felt shapes, but as you can see, I'm going to show you some examples. You can use them with anything. Yeah. So you can all sorts. So it doesn't have to be the felt. Yeah. Don't pigeonhole me or Liz or the show. Don't think, now is this card craft? Is it soft craft? Is it mixed media? It's as the samples are showing the softer side of things. But they are whatever you want. These are outline shapes for you, whatever type of crafting. Love what we're looking at as well. Some of the examples. But what have we got here in our first bundle, please, Liz? So we've got a few shapes we've put together. So for example, we've got the snowman. Okay, this one we've nested some shapes inside. So some stencils, so you can use the arm. I've got the nose, the buttons. And this one you can use for anything you like, really. Whatever, to jazz it up. What's hanging off him here? He's got his extras, isn't he? Yeah, this is the hat. Yeah, his hat. And then you've also got the white part of the hat, which you're holding there. Just there. So then it's good to use different coloured felt. So you can use the white for this one. Yes. And then you use the red for this one. Make a fluffy hat. And make a fluffy hat. That's fun, OK. So I've got... Let's have a little example. Oh, look at our snowman and the way he builds. Oh, he's perfect. I did the white first, and then I went on to do the red, and then I put the white over the top. Yeah. Would it be fair to say you have not stopped since your last show? No. Yeah? No, we haven't stopped. No. And these you can't get anywhere as well, can you? No, these you can't get anywhere. Between the last show and this show, we've been working, me and my husband, Mark, really hard to get these out for you. And I think they're brilliant. Yeah, nice one, Mark. Good teamwork there. Good teamwork. I hope you're pleased with the show today, Mark. Oh, you will. And this is their first airing, you know, I mean, this is it. You can't Nobody's got them at all, apart from two ladies that I sent them to try do a few samples for me, and that's it. And you've been working with them, as with everything you design, you use and make sure they work, etc. I've tested every single one. Mitten. Yeah. Love the mitten. I love that. Look at the dove as well. Oh, my word. That is so graceful. You can use, I've done a card with this one. Oh, let's see, That's quite a simple card. You could add a few bits to it, but that was all hand stitched. So I've just hand sewn all these little bits on and then literally just stuck it on. Oh, that's so nice. You could put a holly leaf. Yeah, absolutely anything. And then the reindeer. So cute. Yeah. Look at this. And then you've got your extra template as well for your antlers as well. Oh, look, for layering up, for actually going with the layering. Look at this. Oh my word, that is so cute. Oh, and for a placemat as well. But that could be on an embroidery hoop for your home decor as well. You can, That sort of size would work perfectly on a small embroidery hoop. It would. It would. You can put it on your wall or anything. Or you could put it onto a stocking. My son would love that on a jumper. You could buy a really sort of low-cost sweatshirt or something and then upcycle it, couldn't you? You could. Upcycling is brilliant. Or you can get a little bag and put it on. Or on a bag, or a cushion. Oh, these are brilliant. These are absolutely brilliant. Should we go with the bunting as well? Should we have a little look? From various sets. This is the snowman. And what have we got? The mitten. So we've got a little mix, haven't we, here? Because we've seen some of the designs, but there's a couple that we haven't seen yet, like the candle. Let's get a few. We don't have to get them all. We're just making life hard for ourselves. So let's just show a few for now. There we are. You're thinking, no, I spent time making this. We need to. Lady Lisa made this. Oh, Lisa, nice work, Lisa. She works really hard helping me, so thank you. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, this is beautiful. So again, a little bit of a sneak preview to some of the other sets here, but we've got things that we've already seen, like the mitten, there, the snowman, and the. I'll just move that as well so you can see the snowman and the reindeer. Lovely. So that's our first set. You get the ribbon as well as the felt, which is also laser cut. We'll tell you more about that later. But you've got all of your designs we've just seen for £23.99 with a £3 saving. Item number to get it now is 309574. And your next set here, Liz, also brand new. Can't get these anywhere. Take us through the designs, please. So we've got the bell. And the good thing about these is we've decided. We can pop it there. Oh, sorry. We've got this little spacer. So if you want to layer it up, you can draw round the template with the spacer, which makes a simple design round the outside. Which therefore, and then when you're going to make a felt template, you can layer it all up. Okay. So it makes it really, really nice. I know what you mean, but we'll have to demonstrate that and see it. We'll demonstrate that. So let's take us through the designs then. So you've got the snowflake, which again you've got the 2 layers, and you can go round with the spacer. And then you've got the star with 3, and you can use them individually as well, so you don't have to use all of them. And then you've got the candle, which I really love.
Which saw that on the bunting,
my favourite. And then you've got nested in that. You've got the flame, so you can have 2 flames of that one, and then you've got the tree at the front with the star.
There's a lovely tree. Let me lift the tree up because that's the only one that you can't see from that angle. Love the tree there, and then you've got all of the coordinating felt that goes with them and the ribbons. Let's show some samples really quickly. That's one with the star. The lovely candle here as well with the tag at the top. So it's lovely. You could make like that could be a star on a star. So you could have the card and then a removable decoration.
Yes. Good for gifts. You can make them for gift tags for your presents as well.
Yeah, matching gift tags.
Nice.
Lovely.
That's all hand stitched as well. So you don't have to have a sewing machine to use these. You can hand stitch or anything.
So you're not limited at all.
No.
Absolutely not. And draw around anything. If you've got a big pair of scissors that can cut it and they can go through it, draw around and you cut it and you go mixed media on it.
You can.
So 289551 is your item number to order today. You are getting an introductory price, £3 off. They're not available anywhere. And the Christmas theme continues now. Look at that robin as well.
I know.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Talk us through the designs that we've got here then, Liz.
So this is the robin to start with, which has got the separate wings, but also what we thought was this little one could be a tiny little robin. So then we've put another little wing there for him.
Oh, that's
there,
so sweet.
and then that again you could layer that up, and then you've got the really cute reindeer.
Yes, yeah.
And if you're going to make that with a felt decoration, stuff these will be quite tricky. So again, you've got the spacer, so you go round the outside to make it a lot bigger. Yeah,
to give yourself that extra, I don't know what that would be actually, a quarter of an inch?
A quarter of an inch.
Yeah. Okay.
And you've got the Christmas pudding, everyone. You can't have Christmas without a Christmas pudding.
Yeah, too right. I'll just hold that one up there.
And with that...
You've got your holly
outline. You've got the holly, which you can use that with the other templates. You don't have to just use it with the Christmas pudding.
And this is a bigger spacer.
That's a bigger spacer to go round. If you want to make a bigger... make it even bigger.
Okay, would that work with all of
it should work. Yeah, it just makes it a bit more simple as well.
Okay, all right.
And then you've got the gingerbread man, which everyone loves gingerbread man.
Bit of a food thing going on here with this set, with your Christmas pudding gingerbread man. And then look at your stocking as well.
You can do, and so this one you'd use with a separate piece of fabric to make the white
for the top there, of course, for the top of your stocking. We've got to see the samples here, Liz. So if you just joined us, these are all templates that you can use. All of these samples give an idea. Oh, and all the colours might vary slightly,
mightn't they? Slightly, yeah. We're bringing in new colours all the time.
Of this, the actual template itself. You'll get the same design and everything, but the colours might vary. Love this for marking out, so you don't even need to start cutting or appliquing. It could just be an embroidery pattern.
Yeah, that's Robbie, another really lovely customer. She volunteered to make this, and she's hand stitched it all. So she's drawn it and then hand stitched it. So it's really well done.
You can build your scenes though, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Look at this, another placemat as well for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That design. Maybe pop your beads in that. I mean, who's made that? Is that one of yours? Lisa. I'm glad we can name check people. Lisa's used a bit of a metallic red thread there to make her nose.
Oh yes.
But have a look at this as well. And we've got to show the robin. I'll quickly show the robin because that's one of my favourites on there. So a coaster or a placemat with the robin. Let's grab those puds. Here, this is how the Christmas pud pieces together. And you can see all your different designs. Are they all facing the back? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
50-50 chance.
Yeah, that would look great above the fireplace or something.
How lovely are they? Very, very happy.
You put buttons on as well for the cherries, which is very cute.
So cute. These are all brilliant sets. We love them, and so do you, of course. £3 off on an introductory price to get that set. It's $24.99. And once you've got the artwork, once you've got the stencil, the pattern, you can do so much. $95,555 to order now. Have you been shopping ahead? Yeah, you have been. So you found these already. Tell us what we've got.
Yeah. So here's another set. This we haven't used for the felt, but you can use them on cards. On table runners. So you've got the robin, which is that's really good because it's got a extra wing, which you can use for another fabric. It's got the red breast, and again it's got another little holly leaf, which is good. And then you've got the sleigh, so Santa's sleigh.
Sleigh's cool. 10% of the stock's gone here. I'm not surprised.
And you can go along with the reindeer.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 types of bauble.
So the sleigh and the reindeer, nicely sized as well, so they work together, obviously.
They do. All these work together.
Yeah.
The baubles are separate.
Yeah.
And you've got some designs in there to give you an idea of how you can decorate it.
Yes. Okay, so what would you do? Go through there with a pen or
with
a razor
pen, and then you
or,
just hand stitch or free motion stitch on there.
Got ya.
And then you've got the really cute snowman.
Yeah, I love the snowman as well.
Which again, he's got his nested arm.
It's all in the design, isn't it, Liz?
Oh,
it is. That's why we're loving the snowman, because instead of thinking, oh, you've just got the outline, it's soulless, whatever.
Yeah,
there's real character there.
It is. We spend a lot of time. This is probably about version 5 because we keep going over trying to get the best version, and I'll test everything.
Yeah.
So it always works.
It's good.
And then you've got the tree.
And the tree.
Which has got a nested star, so you can put the star on the top.
Lovely. So
or you
perfect.
can put the star anywhere, really.
Again, a perfect design. But they come into there, and it's all very well seeing the quality of what you're getting here with these templates. But look at this. So for making any sort of applique, but in this case, a card front, you know, lovely textured mixed media.
And I used the star from the tree for the stars up there.
Oh, ever so cute. And then here's your snowman. The snowman's got his character as translated.
Got all the glitter.
Isn't that nice? The glittery snowman. And then, who's made this?
Me.
This is a nice one. This is wonderful. What did you have in mind? Just to go on a table or a wall hanging?
I thought you could put it in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't put pots on it. But just to decorate it before everyone sits down for their lunch.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Nice.
I'm seeing a lovely table decoration here, Liz. It's beautiful. We love it, and that just shows you how well the reindeer work with the sleigh. Of course, it's all designed to work like size-wise and perspective-wise. $19.99 plus delivery to order there. With your money off, that's saving you £5. 952084 to order straight away. Lots happening here on the website as well. Have a look at hochanda.com. But also brand new today is our nested stars and circles. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is a slight version of what we've already got some stars, but this is a slightly different version, and with the stars as well. That's circles as well.
Okay. So does that explain the new today thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got the stars, which can work again individually, but you can also layer them up. So I've made a bag behind here.
Oh yeah, should we go for that? Yeah. Very nice with the bag. So there are your stars, all nested but work individually
all work
potentially.
individually or together. So I've layered it up. So I've put each one on top of each other and then sewn it. I just thought it would make a really nice Christmas bag. Just jazz up any old bag that you've got, really. Yeah,
that does work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you can buy or make plain tote bags.
Yeah.
You know, either way, depending on how brave you're feeling. So get a bit of calico and sew them from scratch, baby. $10.99 plus delivery gets you your 5 stars, and it's 41464. 5 stars. That's what we're all after these days. Isn't it? A 5-star review. So you get your 5 stars, and then the circles as well. Again, using independently.
Yeah, you all use independently. Yeah.
Do you know what? These are such an added to your order today because they frame any of the templates we've already seen. There are your circles, but that brings them into that. This is the reason to get them today when you see these lovely pop mats.
A special thing about the circles that we've brought in is there's another little spacer. Yeah. Which again you can increase each one by 1/4 of an inch.
Oh, that's so clever. Let's show you that.
Or you can go around the next one.
Yeah.
So with your pen, I'll demonstrate that a bit later.
So that would have been like the waist, as it were, from the very middle. But you put that spacer there.
Yeah.
You would then go round any of these circles. So there's your spacer. There are your circles. So that spacer, you just place it there. And you'd go round. Yeah. So it gets you that extra 1/4 of an inch bigger or smaller on the inside or outside.
I've used it with the demos. So you can see how we do it.
That's perfect. Do you know what? You've got this is a gold mine here. 683952 to order now. It's $12.99 for your circles. They are an add it to order. Whichever template set you get in today, that's a good one to go for. And they're lovely sizes, aren't they? To work with your home decor or embroidery hoops or whatever it might be. Now we do have some others. I mean, just that if you thought this was innovation, you wait until you see the camping set. Oh. You want this. You want this. These are your camping acrylic templates rather. With you get a set of 4. You get your caravan, the car, the dog, and also the camper van, all in that set there. Lovely little set. Look at it go. Oh, the dog as well. $21.99 plus delivery to order. 709-396 to get them today. We are very busy on that set. We adore that. 20% of the stock is already gone there, so order now. Don't miss out. Liz, that's very exciting. We've also got your beach collection, the complete collection here for the beach as well. This is another one that you're going to love when you get it home. And you're getting things like your beach hut, you're getting your ice cream, you're getting a crab. Love the sailing boat, love the castle and the lighthouse. Yeah, it's all good. And the anchor as well. 12 different shapes there. It's a big bundle, so £20 today, £20 next month to order. And that's to split it into your flexi buy. Over 20% of the stock's already gone there. 758230. And we've got our unicorns on. My daughter's all about the unicorn at the moment. Which granddaughter and which daughter isn't, I guess. And quite a few sons and grandsons will be after their own unicorn. $18.99 plus delivery, and you even get your cloud with your raindrops. And your rainbow as well. Your close-up unicorn head with the lovely mane and a star, and then you've also got your body unicorn, so the whole body. 835874 to order now on that. So $18.99 for the unicorn set. Imagine the make to sells. Is it a good angel policy, Liz?
Yeah, you can make them to sell them. Yeah.
Okay,
and if
so
you can quote us, that'd be great. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. That's nice. Do quote. Yeah. Do. Yeah. You know, it's not just no. We would be nice. No, do.
Yeah. Okay. Do.
So yeah, sorry for rewriting your angel policy.
Oh, no, that's fine.
But it doesn't cost anything to say, you know, I've used templates from Colosphere.
That's true. That is
true.
Yeah,
it's a nice little nod.
To design them all.
Yeah. It's fair enough. I've been a bit naughty and I've grabbed the clothes. Is that all right?
Oh yeah, I love the clothes.
I'm so sorry, because I know we want to see you get in there, Liz, but very quickly I thought I'd just show these off, because when we looked at, they tell you the story, when we came into the studio this morning, we looked at all the samples, didn't we? And we went, oh wow. And then as soon as I saw the clothes, it was like wow. So if you are making to sell, my goodness me.
Really jazz the t-shirts and the jumpers up.
Yeah, Liz, talk us through some of these designs.
So these are the Rainbow of the Unicorn set. As you can see, I've used most of the templates. I've got the clouds here. I just laid it up. It's very simple to actually put it on a t-shirt. You could grab any plain t-shirt and put it on. It's just, I've used free motion, but you can hand stitch it. And we'll show you in a minute one that's been hand stitched.
Yeah. But once you've got the templates, I know I could do this.
Yeah, you could.
If I can, seriously, anyone can, because I've not been sewing much longer than 2 years.
No, you could definitely.
So
do
a basic free motion. The only thing that would let us down is our machine. It's not very good.
Oh no, you could use any basic machine.
Yeah, but we've done it, and I know you can do this. You've got the templates, and then look at this card here.
Yeah, if you're looking for a Christmas jumper, you can't find one in the shops you like.
Yeah,
you could make one yourself.
Yeah.
So I've got all 3 of my children want one, so I'm going to have to make another 2.
Don't make... my word. This hoodie... We're trying to flip the details for you occasionally to show you on the left and the right, on the bottom, which set we're using here. But Liz, look at this. Yeah,
I've put, the cloud has got 2 nested raindrops in it, so you can use any raindrop, and then I've got the little, every cloud has got a raindrop with it. So with the rainbow. So
cool. And then you've got here the reindeer going on the bottom of this lovely dress.
This was made by one of our lovely customers. She sent it to me. This is all hand stitched. So she must have spent a long time doing that, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely. Main graphics there to get hold left-hand side of your screen, approaching 30% of the stock gone on that particular set. Oh, these are great. Love them. Applique, reverse applique. You could maybe cut a card template, go through with your sparkle mediums and things like that.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit.
Go to town on the glitter.
Yeah. Okay, so Liz, what did you want to show us then?
Right, so I'm going to make one of the placemats that we showed earlier. I've got another one to add to the collection. And it's using the circle template. If you can have just one, but I've put 2 to make sure I can hold it really nicely. And then I've got the 2 spacers. So I've got this one and that one to make it a little bit bigger.
So clever.
You could make it even bigger, but I thought for this I'll just keep it to this size. So I'm going to draw around.
Is it bad to say that I want every set that you've got today?
Well, I must admit, I've been really enjoying making the samples for them. I've really enjoyed it. And
I'm glad, because you haven't stopped.
No, I haven't stopped. I havened stopped.
So that's the spacer that comes with
as well.
That
comes with it. So
brilliant.
I'm just going to quickly cut.
No wonder we're
that.
approaching 30% stock gone on the circle templates. They are very busy. I would say them as a personal add it to your order. Don't get any set without adding the circles to it.
And it's not just for Christmas, so you can make any. You can make it with anything. I like doing the embroidery hoops. You can have a nice placemat for the summer. Anything. Right, so we're just going to cut round. I'm just
3 together on a wall or something.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Just going to cut that quite quickly. Right. So that's my placemat. Then I'm going to have. Oops. Then I'm going to do the green.
Okay.
So this is going to be the inside. So just going to check. So what I'm going to do is.
Where do you want a bit new? What have you backed your fabric with here?
Oh yes, sorry, I did this in advance because I thought for time. I've got the fabric and I've put Bondweb on the back.
Bondweb, okay.
And that's a great. It's like a sticky fabric that you iron on and then you draw around it and then you peel it off and so it's a double-sided.
Yeah.
And then so what I'm going to do for this one, because I want to make it quarter of an inch wider.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw around it with the one spacer.
We used the bigger spacer before.
Yeah, I used the bigger spacer before, but this one I want to just make...
The smallest of the circles in the circle pack.
Yeah, because what I want to have is, I want to have a gap of the grey to show.
Okay. The whole nested matting and layering, whatever it might be. Approaching 40% of the circles gone now, going so... We're exactly 40% now, actually. We're very, very, very busy on the circles indeed.
And with these,
quite rightly so.
I've used fat quarters. You can buy fat quarter packs, and it's great because they all generally match together. So then you can make... You don't have to think about what colours go.
Yeah. The designers have done that for you.
Yes. So what I'm going to do, I've just cut that one, and then I've got to do the middle bit. And when you do the middle bit, that's another good thing about the templates is you can make them. I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to cut the middle.
We might have to have one of those conversations with you about how long is it going to take you to get some more circles.
Oh yes.
But we won't.
Yeah.
we won't worry about that now, but start thinking.
Yeah, I will. I will.
It's the way it's going. Approaching, is it 60 or 50? Is it 60% of the stock on the circles? They are my hot tip, to be honest with you, because any set fits. You know, if you've got like the unicorn, for example, you put your unicorn in the middle, the cloud in the middle, so you can start to build scenes here. So. Any of them work. You know, the circles are a good companion.
They are good.
And then, it's limited stock already.
You can actually make coasters as well, so you could do these placemats.
Yeah.
And then you can use that. I know I've cut a little bit, but normally I'd use a rotary cutter. Then you can use these as placemats, so nothing's going to go to waste. So we've got this.
Nothing's lost.
This.
Yeah.
No, nothing's lost. Okay, and then we're going to do the felt. In fact, we know what to do now, so I won't cut that one because I've already cut it. So we're just going to, we're going to draw around because I want to make it the same size as the grey one. And the reason why I'm using felt is because to make it nice and thick.
Oh, okay.
But we'll just pretend I've done that.
Yeah.
And then I've already cut it out here.
Okay, because we've got the process.
We've got it there. We've got the process. It's all the same. But as you can see, this is a great tool to make it a bit bigger than you have.
Yeah. So we are limited stock at the moment. Which is going to end first, Lizzie's demonstration or the stock itself? So order now. It's $12.99 for your circle set there, and it's 683952 is the item number. Pretty much everybody's quoting at the moment.
Oh wow! So with this one, I'm not going to use. You know, I said earlier about the space around the outside. For this particular one, I don't need to use it because I want to keep it the right size. But if I was going to, I'd have the spacer there and I'd make it quarter of an inch.
But you're going to go with the actual template.
But I'm going to go with the actual template. So I'm just going to draw around. As you can see, it's really easy to draw around them. And being acrylic, you're just going to be able to use it over and over again. If you had your regular paper template, it would be moving, you'd be drawing on it.
Of course, yeah. But that's nice and solid, it's not slipping anywhere.
See, and that again, I've put the Bondweb on the back, so I'm going to stick everything on.
Got it.
So I'm not going to cut that because I've already cut it.
Okay, good stuff.
There we go.
Just trying to think where the star came from as well. We've got because you had the set It's the second set along, I think.
Yeah. It's the second set along. Yeah.
We're both sort of.
I know, because it's so new.
Which one was it? Yeah.
I'm not used to which one's in what set.
Details just there. It's on the. For us, it was the second one that we saw. 20% of the stock's gone on this particular set here, so, which is not surprising either, because there's some lovely imagery in it.
And again,
circle templates have gone.
Oh.
Congratulations!
Wow.
I know.
Good.
Thank you so much for supporting Liz. She worked so hard. She worked really, really hard in between shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My children have been very good, very patient with me, with all my sewing.
It's good when the family are behind you.
Oh, they are. They really are behind me. It's so nice.
Oh.
Good team.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So there we go. There's the other star. And I've cut that out.
Lovely.
So as you can see, you've got the picture. It's really coming together.
Time as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And satisfying.
It's really satisfying. Because I mean, how many minutes was that?
Not many.
No, not many at all. So we're going to. What I've already done is I've already sewn round this, because we know how to. I mean, I'm just going to sew the stars. I've done free motion, but again, you can hand stitch it.
Yeah.
Or you can do the traditional zigzag stitch.
Yeah, but this free motion, if we just hold that up for a second.
Yeah.
I know it's work in progress, so that star might slip. But where's that one? This one up here. It's this doodled, you can't make a mistake, because that's the whole theme of it.
That is what I love about it. So if you went, I go round 2 times. If you go a bit wonky, doesn't matter. Go round again, and it all evens out. If you went really wonky, go round again.
Yeah, it's
but I think it just adds to it. It just really. So if you can see there, I've peeled the back of the fusible. It's like a fusible web. This is smooth, but you can get one with like an actual web. It looks like a web. And it feels a bit rough. But it's all the same thing. And again, I'm going to peel this back.
Oh, we've had a lovely email from Tina. Tina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, Tina says she loves Liz. Super show this morning as well. And she loves the new templates as well. And she has lots, and she finds them so useful, and they're such high quality. So you must know.
I know. I met Tina at a sewing class, and she has got a lot of templates, and she's so lovely. So thank you, Tina.
Oh, Tina,
it's really nice.
Yeah, that's really sweet feedback. Really sweet. Thank you.
Right, as you can see, I've put 1 star there, and then I'm going to iron that one.
Details on the screen for the set that the star is in, on the left-hand side, just here.
Put this over, just because in case it leaves any marks.
Oh yeah.
This is a travel iron, so it's not as effective.
I'll get you a nice iron. I think $39.99 on our website. I think it is at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out when I finish.
I'll show it to you.
There we go. Right. Whoops.
You might get a freedom price on it as well.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
You've dropped a couple of things here.
Shall
I rescue them?
No, you don't.
Yeah, they're all right.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
All right.
Okay, and so I already peeled the back off this one, and then I'm going to put that there. You see?
Yeah.
And then we're going to iron that one on.
This is quick and easy. You don't need to know how to sew. You can be me. You can be a very, very new sewer. Circle templates have sold out very, very, very quickly. One has bounced back. For whatever reason, an order doesn't go through. Someone changes their mind. Someone orders 2 by mistake and says, I didn't want 2 of them. We've all done it on a food shop, haven't we? They've sent us 2 boxes of Jaffa cakes. Did you order 2? Yeah, yeah, I did. I didn't mean to. Let's just eat them. One's bounced back. Oh, it's gone again.
Oh.
Sorry.
Right, so now
I just talked until you bought it.
Right, I'm going to sew now. So I'm going to.
Oh, so you need to get your machine.
I'm going to get my machine.
All right then. So we'll show you a picture of something while we manhandle this machine from this tape. Are you okay with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. On the website hochanda.com, you'll see everything. There we are. Warn me if you're going to do that again, Liz. You don't want to put your back out.
No, sorry.
289551 is your item number on the set 2. And this is the best way to order, actually, on the photos. You can see on the website, you can see where each image is from. We've got the star from here. You also get the tree, you get the candle, the snowflake, and the bell. And you get the ribbon, you get the coordinating colour fabric, as well, the felt. Even the felt's been laser cut. So it's a really sharp edge to it, honestly. It's really cool. So yeah, £3 off, getting all those templates, just $22.99. Is anyone else wowed by the prices here? It's really, really good artwork for the price. And then just to mention, the circles, extremely popular. They did sell out but we do have the stars for you. You can easily add these to your order if you want. These are really popular too. There are 5 different sizes of star there, and they are £10.99 plus delivery. We are over 50% of the stock gone on those. 421-464. And we've got the bunting template too. This is where it all started, isn't it, Liz? The bunting.
Yeah, the bunting. That is where it all started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those years ago with the red bunting.
Yeah, lovely. So you've got your different size bunting shaped there for you, and it's 361745 to order. £14.99 plus delivery. Okay, yeah. So.
Okay, so now I've got my special gloves on, which I use because it grips. You don't need to use these, but it grips it when you're moving around doing free motion. Yeah. So what I've done, I lower my feed dogs because I'm going to do free motion. And if you can't lower your feed dogs, don't worry, because your machine will probably come with something called a darning plate. So then you'll put your darning plate over the feed box. Yeah. So it won't slide around. And now I've put my free motion foot on. If your machine doesn't come with it, you can get one separately. And also I put my my needle so it stays down. But again, if you can't do that, you can just turn it with your wheel.
You've got the manual.
Yeah. So I've put my foot down, and I'm going to go quite slowly just so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
But you can go a bit faster depending on how fast. If you go really slowly, you can do a wider stitch. If you go fast, you can do a smaller stitch.
Sometimes it's better just to go for it with free motion.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Yeah. So we're going to start slow, and then I'll go.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah. Ready for this?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. Oh.
No, it just tells me my feed dogs are down.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
But we know they're down because we're in free motion mode.
Right, this I would normally use sort of a glittery thread, but I thought I didn't want to keep changing my thread, so we're stuck with the red. So, but you can, because the contrasting thread's quite nice when you do free motion, so it really makes the colours pop out. So, as you can see, we're going round. I like to go round 2 times. Just to even it all out.
Doesn't have to be, we've said this, we don't have to be perfect. You can just scribble with it and just be very, you can just suggest where you're going.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's just make sure you have your shoulders down and just go with it.
Yeah. And if you did think, oh my gosh, actually that's gone completely wrong, I've gone off off on a tangent. Easy to just unpick it.
You can unpick it. I do.
The sooner you stop, the better.
I must admit, I'd have done that every now and again. I just think, oh, that is a bit too wonky. But yeah, everything's rectifiable, so it's fine. Sorry, it's still going round. But as you can see, it's really coming together.
This is so lovely. Yeah. If you've got any questions, do email us in, studio@hochanda.com. Liz is here live for the next half an hour or so. Is this your one show today, Liz?
One show today.
Okay. So make the most of it. This is Liz's one live show. Make the most of it. Email in and make a purchase. It's always nice to make a purchase in a live show when a guest is here as well. So if there's anything you're thinking about buying, especially when things are selling out, order now on anything you've got your eye on.
So as you can see, that would have looked nice with the silver, but I think it looks fine like that. And now we're just going to do this one. And the good thing, when you put, because I've got the interfacing underneath the sticky, the Bondweb, it means I don't have to pin everything. It's really good with the plique. It just keeps it all nice and sturdy for when you're sewing. You don't want it moving around. Yeah,
it's fixed into place. You've also got your temporary fabric glue sometimes. You can just give it a quick
you could
spray,
do that as well. And if you do that, though, I would put another interfacing on the back to make it, just really make sure it's...
the structure.
Yeah. The reason why I haven't on this is because I've got the felt. So I don't really need it. But if you're doing it on the tops... I've put interfacing. I use like a stitch and tear or something like that. So I put that behind it and then sew it just to keep the stability so it doesn't all wobble around. But again, I would iron the templates on first. So if you wanted a wall hanging, you could use a ribbon at the top and hang it with a little ribbon with this. Or you could do this in an embroidery hoop as well. I'm not going too fast, I'm not going too slowly, but it doesn't matter if you don't go exactly on your line either. There we go.
No rules.
And at the end, I just went forward and backwards a little bit just to knot it off so it doesn't come. Yeah.
Thank you for talking us through it nicely, Liz. You're very thoughtful. You're very empathetic to anyone new.
Oh yeah, well I think because I've been doing it because I sew an awful lot. I kind of think of all the little top tips that people might need. So there we go.
Nice.
So that's
a little placemat.
The placemat.
Or it could be now on an embroidery hoop or something.
On an embroidery hoop.
Yeah.
I've got one more job I'm going to do. I'm going to take my gloves off for that. Okay. So I've put a backing on because at the moment I've put bond web on the back. So I'm just going to peel that off. Might take me a while. Ooh. I'll just do the outside, just so you can get an idea. So that would all be peeled off.
While you're doing that, Liz, I don't want to worry you or be all eyes on you. I know what it's like when people are watching. We've got the complete beach collection here. You can get them as 2 sets. I've got them as 2 sets. I won't muddle them up. Howard Offer Manager. However, very, very popular on the complete set and individually. So whichever one you're going for, good heads up. But you've got your seagull there. Mind out if you've got your chips, your fish and chips out, because seagulls, they're getting more and more bold these days. I think it's since Brexit. And then you've got your sandcastle as well. Just there, and then you've got your bucket and spade. Any good trip to the beach is not complete without your bucket and spade. What about the brolly? Yeah, your brolly now, in case it rains or if it's too sunny. You've got your ice cream, separate template for your ice cream so you can applique on your separate colour. Shell, always get permission before taking these off the beach. Your starfish and your crab. Very nice. Bottom of the screen if you want to get it on its own. That's £21.99 plus delivery to get that set 1. Set 2 and the complete collection comes with your beach hut here. Oh, Liz, you're right moving that machine. Your beach hut is there. But this one also comes with the anchor and the lighthouse and the sailing boat. And then the separate sail for your sailing boat. It's $39.99, to get the complete set. So everything I've just shown you there, the details are on the screen here. FlexiBuy gets it to you for £20, then £20 next month, and then it's 758230. And I don't blame you. I know I want it as well. So it's a very, very popular set. That set 1 or set 2 or the complete collection there today.
So I've peeled the bond web off, and now I'm just going to iron my back on. You can stitch this on, but I've never found it a problem. It always stays. Okay. Apart from this iron, like.
It's your iron. You don't trust your iron, do you?
No, I don't.
Good for certain jobs, but probably perfect for ironing a quick blouse or a shirt before a meal on a.
Definitely.
On an all-inclusive holiday, but when you're trying to get your seams down and everything.
Yeah, no, it's a good iron. There we go. Hopefully that. There we go.
Oh, look at it go. A finished project. Give it a moment. Let's not rush too much to get on to our next stage. Let's have a little look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
You can see it with a matching coaster as well.
Yeah, matching coaster set on a wall.
We could do the reverse colours as well for the coaster.
Oh yeah, because you cut everything.
Yeah, because you cut it, so you could use. Yeah, you mix and match.
Yeah, have it matching. We like this. We like this a lot. A lot of fun to be had here. And it's not just your soft crafts. It's not just working with your cotton or your felt. It's working with your clothes, upcycling, recycling, making your bunting, paper crafts, mixed media as well. The sky's the limit. When you've got the template, the artwork then follows. Yeah. It's really, really good fun. Just while you set up for your next demonstration, Liz, it's all good. It's all good fun. Have a look at the web. We've got it live at the moment, hochanda.com, where you can see all of our different designs. The circles are sold out. I feel bad for anyone trying to buy those, so we might have to have a conversation there and see. And then you've got your different sets as well there. Your teapot and teacup there in your tea set. You've got your beach set. You've got the camping set, which we love, and all your extras on there, like your fabric scissors from Tonic also. So lots and lots of goodies are on there for you from Liz from Coloursphere. Check it out. It's all very, very, very busy on there. Apologies about the circles selling out. They had gone very, very quickly indeed. And we might have to chat to Liz about that. Order now on whatever you're after. So once you've seen the web, you'll have seen a lot of what I'm about to show you, but we can get in there, we can touch and feel it now, and we can see some of the examples that have been made. This is our first set that we saw today with our Liz. This is set number 1. You've got your felt, which is laser cut, amazingly. So it's a nice, a perfect square. Perfect, lovely ribbons to coordinate as well. And then you've got your mitten with a lovely star for applique, reverse applique. The little rectangle there, experienced sewers and appliqueurs will know exactly what that's for, but what you would do is then piece it, fabric piece it or paper piece it back in for your frilly cuff. You've then got your snowman with all of his details on him, like his arm and his carrot nose and his buttons as well. You've then got your dove, and you've got your reindeer there also. So all of those shapes are available, plus Santa. So we've not finished yet. You've even got Santa, and you've got these spacers. Now, have you already seen these with Liz? What she's got is she's got a 1/4 inch allowance there for your smaller spacer, and then a larger spacer as well for your 1/2 inch. So what you would do is you would then roll that around with your heat erasable pen and you'd make that bigger so that you can mat and layer and have a nice outline. All of the examples, we've got loads to show you along the way. This is your bundle. It's £23.99 plus delivery. We're approaching 40% of the stock gone in this one. I'm so pleased for Liz. It's a family thing, and I know how hard everybody's worked, not just Liz, but the whole family have worked so hard in getting everything ready, the samples made, the design team making the samples as well, and getting the actual templates made too. So there's Santa. Here's a stunning bunting. Forgive me for not being able to still name check everybody who's made everything, but our Liz hopefully will be able to. We'll list off everybody as we go. But here is your bunting. With your gingerbread man, your mitten, your tree, your reindeer. So we've got a few designs here that we haven't yet seen. Your sideways reindeer and your snowman, though, lovely, really, really nice. The reindeer you're getting in this bundle has gone to making these two here. You've got your placemat, and you've also got your, just with a bit of toy stuffing, you can make yourself a nice three-dimensional toy just there with them. Love those. So this is set 1. It's going fast. 309574. This is set 2 now. We can speed things up a bit for you now. We've got the concept. But design-wise, you've got everything. You've got your ribbons, you've got your felt. But these are the designs. You're getting your bell. You're getting your snowflake. You're getting your star. And you're getting your candle, as well as the tree with the star separately for popping it on the top of your tree. You also get your large and small spacers for rolling your way around the edge there to actually make that larger, certain mats and layers. And you get your felt. Here's a nice example with the snowflake. There's a lovely example with the star. We just used that on our last demonstration. And then we've got our candle. 289551 to order, £22.99 for a very, very popular set also here. Order it now. And then on to the next one. This is the one with the Christmas pud in it. So hang on to those. Maybe hungry tummies today. You've got your gingerbread man here as well. And then the reindeer, also your bird and your lovely stocking. All of these templates in this one bundle. Again, don't worry, just because I haven't mentioned it yet, don't panic, but you get your spacers to make things bigger, to roll those around the outside. Just to explain that concept again, it goes round here to give yourself an extra 1/4 inch on your Christmas pud. Love the gingerbread man. 935555 to order now. And again, that's a great value set for £24.99. You've got yourself a nice placemat there with your reindeer. You've got the robin redbreast as well, making centre stage. And then the Christmas pud, it's actually on bunting, so you can see lots and lots of Christmas puddings. But your gingerbread man making bunting just there as well. On all of the samples, you've got maybe the potential to do free motion or mat and layer or applique, reverse applique. It works that way. £24.99 plus delivery to order now. It's 935555. And then on our next set, a very, very popular set. This is where Santa's sleigh and reindeer come into play. And you can see the sleighs here. Santa's reindeer is here with nearly 60% of the stock gone on this one. You've got your baubles, and you can add your extra detailing with your heat erasable pen going through there, or your pencil. You've got your other baubles just there, along with your snowman and your bird, your robin redbreast. It is 60% of the stock gone now. Very busy on this set at the moment for a lovely sort of table mat or wall hanging. On the front of a card, if you're going with your mixed media or fabric mixed with your card craft, you can do. And then with Santa's sleigh, love this one where you've actually got a little bit of embroidery thread linking the reindeer to the sleigh filled with presents. And then Liz has just used her star to then create that the star in the tree there to create the Starry Night. It's 952084 to order now. Just keep an eye on the time, because I don't want to leave Liz hanging. We've got just a couple more to show you, though. It's the stars, the nested stars here. They do work individually, they do work together as well. And for making something three-dimensional, maybe, nice little bit of toy stuffing, you can't go wrong. Approaching 70% gone on the stars. Here they are on bunting as well. I feel bad there are so many samples here and so little time to show them, but look at all of that. Look, it's so easy to make something beautiful using your stars. And then this bag here, you can easily dress up a tote bag with your stars. We used one of the stars as in set 1 on your Christmas set, but you get more choice here, obviously, with sizes, because they're all nested. So this is the perfect one to go for applique. 421464 is your item number. It's £10.99. It's a good price, though, isn't it? £10.99 for your stars. And now we've got some news on our circles. I was hoping we'd get a chance to talk to Liz about this, because sometimes when something sells out, that's it. That's all that we've got, and that's all we can bring you. But we can do you more stars on extended delivery. So if you have been trying to get hold of the circles, not the stars, if you have been trying to get hold of the circles on extended delivery now, they are £12.99. I think, did we say okay, dispatch from the 12th. So 4 working days, 6 days, 4 working days for you on the circles. So I've just got to do something. There you go. So I just had to do that. I couldn't resist. So if you've missed out on the circles before, you can get hold of them now. It's not too long to wait. It's about 6 days. 683952. Add those to your order. They're a staple. Whichever else you get them as well. Plus, you can do this. So 309574 is your item number on the Christmas decoration template set 1. Now these are approaching 80% of the stock gone. Liz is having a very, very busy show here. So if you've got your eye on something, definitely order it. And also something we haven't shown you, but you found this yourself. You've shopped ahead for it. This is another lovely one. We just mentioned it earlier, but didn't show it to you properly. It's the tea set. With your cupcakes, your milk jug, and your cake slice, as well as... Oh, I had a big piece of Victoria sponge the other day. I did feel guilty after that one. Yeah, 636547 to order that. Oh, you got your gingerbread man out.
Yeah, I've got the gingerbread man out.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a stuffed gingerbread man.
Okay.
As you do.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start. I've got the gingerbread man here, and I've got my spacer. And I'm going to go round to make the gingerbread man a little bit bigger. I've got this is like a heat erasable pen.
Very clever, these spaces.
Yeah.
They give you more scope.
They do, and then it makes just a bit more of a simple outline as well. So I've got this one, I'm going to cut that.
Just under 10 minutes.
Oh, I won't cut it, actually.
Sorry.
I won't cut
that
one.
You can do.
Well, I've got it already.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah.
But you would, yeah.
I would normally have cut that,
yeah,
but I've got it ready just in case we run out of time. And now I've got the really cute waistcoat. Oh. So I'm going to go around that.
So it doesn't have to have this, but it's nice to...
No, it doesn't have to have this, but what's nice is you could use all different... You could do a little string of them and use different coloured waistcoats.
Oh, yeah.
Really cute. And sometimes you can get patterned felt as well, so you could have a little pattern to it. You could add a little bow tie or a little bow. So that's that one, and then I'm going to draw around the other one to make it
Now, our gingerbread man comes in the same set as the Christmas pud, and we're approaching 40% gone on the stock there. The reindeer, now the reindeer head with the antlers, that's in set 1, but the sideways reindeer, where you get the whole body, is in set 3, which is where this is from as well.
Yeah. And we've also, as you can see, we've put the eyes and everything in there, so you can mark that out, which makes it easier. So I would have cut those out, and then I'm going to layer them up. So I put, because with the jacket, I sew that on first, and I sew it through all 3 pieces of felt, and I'm going to do like just a normal running stitch. And it's what's nice, I quite like doing contrasting stitch, so you can see it. So when you do it, just try and keep, it might not look like it on this one, but try and keep your stitches the same length, so it looks nice and even. But it's quite nice to have the brown on the red. And you can sew some buttons on for his buttons.
Yeah. Some actual buttons.
Some actual buttons on for his buttons, or you could do little French knots or anything really.
Beads?
Oh yeah, beads. Beads would be nice. Yes, as you can see, I'm just doing a running stitch through.
Unicorns are very, very, very popular at the moment, and bottom of your screen for the unicorns. If I show, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, you do get both of these shapes in this set. You get the head and the body of the unicorn, both of them, and you get the cloud with the raindrops and the rainbow as well. So 24, bottom of the screen actually, £18.99 for your unicorn set, and it's 835874. Who inspired the unicorn set, Liz?
Oh well, I've got 3 girls.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But I must admit, I really like unicorns too.
Yeah,
but I've got a little 4-year-old Angelica.
Oh.
So, and she loves them, and she wants that in her room, but I haven't put it in yet. Ah, but I will.
That's gonna be perfect for Angelica's room. What nice names are.
Yeah, she's very angelic.
Yeah, most of the time probably. Yeah.
Well, we've got a dog, and we called him Chewy. But luckily, he doesn't chew.
Oh, he doesn't?
But no, he doesn't chew, but Angelica is very angelic.
So you don't always name people after what they actually are known for?
No.
But in Angelica's
you
have done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a very good girl. Yeah. So I won't carry this on because
but a running stitch round. Just show us where you got to then.
I got to about here, but it's not. You do it a bit neater than that.
Okay.
And then the next step, I'm going to do again. I'm going to do another contrasting thread, the blue, and I'm going to do a running stitch around here. But I don't need to go. I don't need to. You just skip the waistcoat because you've already sewn that on. So just when you get to there, just go underneath.
Just move, yeah.
You can see I'm just going to miss that bit out because you've already sewn it on. So if you're doing the Christmas pudding, you would sew the cream on first through all of the pieces.
So the cream is your waistcoat.
Yeah, the cream is your waistcoat. Yeah.
Got you. So the top layer. So sew the top layer on first.
Yes.
Whatever template you're using.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd have to. Yeah, it wouldn't. It's just easier.
So the fluffy cuff on the mitten, the top of the stocking, or the top of the boot, or whatever it might be.
Yeah, if you put that first through all of the bits, so it stays together. So you can get the gist of this as well, can't you? You can see that I'm doing the running stitch. You could do blanket stitch around that.
Yeah,
I just thought, I just thought it's quite nice to do the running stitch.
Yeah, blanket for those new blanket stitches, just a 90-degree angle.
I'm going to show you the blanket stitch. I've already started it because I thought I wouldn't have probably time to finish. So yeah, this is a blanket stitch. As you can see, you've got it all round. It gives a nice line around the top, and I'm going to stuff this one. So I'll just show you one. I'll show you a stitch, and then we're going to start stuffing it, and then we'll do some more stitches.
Okay.
So make sure the two. You can use any colours. It doesn't matter. It's quite nice to have a bit of a mix-up of the colours to make it bright and.
It's festive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I'm going to go through here.
About 3 minutes, Liz.
Oh,
that's all right.
Through that. And I'm going to put that over there and pull it through. I'll show you how you stuff it as well. And as you can see, there we go. I'd like to have shown you that a bit more, but go there.
Just looping it round.
Yeah, looping it over the top and through. And always go the same way. So if you're going through the front, always go through the front.
Yeah.
And keep the length of the stitch the same and the distance. And then I'm just going to stuff it. This is really nice wool stuffing.
Yeah. Oh,
so, I got it when I got a duvet, and they sold like a massive bag of stuffing as well.
Oh right.
So I thought
you just got that at the same time.
So I got that at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Wool, 100%.
100% wool. Yeah. Yeah, because I got the duvet and the pillows, and it was really nice.
Oh, you're winning there.
Yeah, don't really use a pen. You could use something else to poke.
Yeah.
Don't use a pen, but this is going to be really nice.
You want heat erasable stuffing.
I've got a poker. Oh, sorry.
Oh, don't stress yourself out, Liz, it's okay.
There we go.
Although Circle templates extremely busy again, they're back on extended delivery, 6 days extended delivery, 50% of the stock's gone now on the extended. So I'm glad we managed to have that conversation, Liz, because that'd be a lot of people going away empty-handed without that.
We make it all ourselves, so we're going to make it, so it just take a little bit longer
to make. Order, so it'll be an extra few days.
Mark's going to be very busy. So as you can see, I'm stuffing that, and look. It's really coming together. It's really sweet.
Yeah, you get such character there.
Yeah, you do. You could do little. You can do. Yeah, you put the bow tie on and all sorts.
Liz, I don't want to say goodbye without seeing the clothes again, because your gingerbread man could be a gingerbread lady, gingerbread girl, whatever you might want to design. But while we're stuffing our gingerbread man, you can see here as a 3D project, brilliant with your stuffing, but as a 2D gingerbread person, ace. On a cardie here. That's the gingerbread man from set 3 with the Christmas pudding. Yeah, main details on the left-hand side of your screen. It's from set 3, Christmas pudding. And then from the unicorn set, you've got that lovely cloud with the raindrops, bottom of the screen for the unicorn set. And in the unicorn set, you will get the actual unicorn and the unicorn head too. And you'll be able to piece your fabric back in to do that. And in the same set, you can make... Is this the one with the rainbow? Yeah, it is. That's in the same set there for you. I just want to show you the clothes, because I just think they're really cool for, making to sell. You've got a free angel policy to make and sell as much as you want. Just name-check Coloursphere, I think.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Out of courtessy, I think.
So I'm just doing... Yeah, I'm doing a bit more of this to go round, then I'll stuff a bit more.
Okay.
But as you can get the idea...
Yeah.
You see, it's really coming together. So, again, the blanket stitch straight in. Yeah. Thread over.
Oh, Liz,
it's really pretty.
So we've got about 10 seconds left on our show. So are you coming back? Have you got another date in the diary?
Yeah, I'll be back in September.
Brilliant news.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Oh, I hope I'm in that day. It'll be brilliant to see you again, Liz.
Thank you.
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Lovely examples here. Thank you for working so hard to get all the show together as well. Thank you very much for shopping. Do order something, won't you? Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I hope you've chosen what you want there from Liz. Go on, pop it in your basket. Tonic Must Have Christmas is coming up next with Jodie, and Janice is presenting for you. Sheena's here for the Perfect Weekend Wow, and also Christmas with Craft Yourself Silly.
Hello, I'm Paula, and I'd like to welcome you to the wonderful world of witchcraft. We're situated in this fabulous building called the Corn Exchange, right in the centre of Doncaster, and we've been here about 16 years. We're delighted to be working with Hochanda, bringing you lots of fabulous products and demonstrations, and hopefully lots of inspiration to help you craft along the way. So join us here soon on Hochanda.
Hi there, let me introduce you to Hochanda Go. This is our free app that allows you to watch Hochanda live on the go, anywhere, anytime, and purchase items featured on air from the past 14 days, giving you a quicker and easier method of shopping using your iPhone. You can find Hochanda Go by simply accessing your iPhone's App Store, typing in Hochanda into the search bar and downloading. But make sure you're a registered customer first by visiting hochanda.com. Once downloaded, this places Hochanda Go onto your home screen for easy access. Then simply tap the Hochanda icon to access the app. Once open, you'll notice that the current live show will automatically appear. If you turn your iPhone on its side, the live stream automatically becomes full screen. But that's not all. At the bottom of Hochanda Go, you have 3 icons. The first icon is Live. Here you'll find the live stream along with all the items featured in the current show. The next one is Rewind, where you'll be able to access the past 14 days of shows and purchase any items featured by simply tapping the screen. The third one is your basket. Currently, it should be empty. Visit Live or Rewind and select the desired item you wish to purchase and add to basket. You'll be asked if you wish to continue shopping or go directly to your basket for checkout. Once you reach your basket, you'll notice it's very similar to our website, where you can choose different postage methods as well as applying any current voucher codes. Simply agree to the terms and conditions to check out securely. Log into your account using your registered email and password. Hochanda Go will automatically detect if you are a Freedom member and deduct your postage accordingly. Also on this screen, you can select your delivery and billing address. Once these have been selected, tap Checkout securely. This takes you through to the payment page. Here you can make your preferred payment selection. Then once this has been selected, simply tap Submit Order and your item will be on its way. Hochanda Go. Watch live and order anywhere, anytime.
A very good morning. This is your one-day special, and what a one-day special it is indeed, Judy.
It's beautiful.
We are with the lovely Judy. Judy, oh, why have I said Judy?
Honestly,
it started
so well today. It really did. She was on a corking jokes before we started. The heat has gone to her head.
Today, Jodie, you will be Judy.
Absolutely. I'll be anything you want, darling.
Oh, I say. Right, well, we better get on with the one-day special. Very busy at launch for this.
These are spectacular. So in the whole collection, you've got 41 dies. So you can see there, starting on the top row, we have got all our beautiful trios. Now, these are actually a Verso Extra. Now, what a Verso Extra means, it means you've got an extra outside cutting edge.
Okay.
So you can mount them together, so basically you can stick your sticky buds on.
I like the idea of that.
And then we've got all the brand new sentiments in the Christmas collection. Now these are not little sentiments, these are good sized sentiments that's going to take up, you know, a nice proportion of your card front. They're not going to get lost.
They're lovely. Now, the sentiments on their own have sold out. The only way to get hold of them now is the one-day special, and it's the best way to get hold of them. It really is. It's available on FlexiBuy. It's excellent value for money. You're saving £10 a day for all of those gorgeous sentiments, those lovely images as well. The trio dies, as Jodie says, you've got the outside die as well. We'll introduce you to them, we'll show you all about them, but we do have more available on the show to show you. Do shop ahead, but a third of the stock of the one-day special has already gone. 999 446.
So let's start with the wonderful sentiments. I mean, look at the size of this one. It is gorgeous. So it is the season. You've also got little deboss lines in here as well. Absolutely beautiful. You've then got have a holly jolly Christmas with all the little hollies in the middle there. You have then got Merry Christmas with all the beautiful holly. I love that one.
I like that one.
It actually goes lovely round an aperture. If you've got a square aperture in your card, just that across the bottom looks spectacular.
I love the font in that. I love the Merry is in capitals and it stands out, but it's the Christmas that really takes your eye.
It's beautiful. We've then got my favourite. I love that one. I don't know why, but there's something special about that one. I really, really do like that one. And then last but not least, from our home to yours.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you know, you have those special neighbours, the special friends, and sometimes that's such a lovely way to wish your neighbours a happy Christmas, or your friends or your family. I love the font in that as well, very retro.
I don't just think about that one for Christmas either, you know. Maybe your next door neighbours had a new baby.
Oh.
From our house to your house, on a little gift tag to the new baby would be really, really nice. Something a little different.
Yeah, oh, that's lovely. What a gorgeous idea.
But then we've got the trios.
Yes.
So you've got your trios, so should we have a look?
Yes, shall we have a look at the trios?
Right, so remember me saying about these being a Verso Extra, okay? You've got your outside edges. You've got your detail in there as well. So when you mount them on the backing board, you can see you've got somewhere to either paper piece, maybe you've stuck that onto some acetate so you could fill them with liquid glass. Loads of different ways of using that. But if I just cover up that bit there, can you see the flower?
Oh, yes.
It makes the most amazing flower.
Yes.
Yeah? So that's your snowflakes. You've then got your upside-down baubles, Australian baubles.
That's right, because sometimes we like to hang them that way on the tree. Just to give a little bit of variety.
So you've got your base core shapes, OK? Now you've got your detail. You can see there how that detail will matte and layer on. But in this instance, maybe you just want to stamp your images on there, yeah? Can you remember those stamps that Sheena had on a couple of months ago of the animals?
Yes.
She had a beautiful hand-drawn rabbit, a beautiful bird as well. You could just have that peeking in the side, hand colour it, and it would be beautiful. So you've got your base core shape to be able to do different things with.
I love that idea, I really, really do. We're all upside down today. Again, this is in Australia for any of our friends out there. But I'm going to turn this, I bet you any money now, the next one will be...
Yeah, so you've got your candles in there. So you've got something traditional, contemporary, modern in there. Now, if you've got the perfumery bottle, maybe three months ago, remember me doing that centrepiece with a candle inside? What about putting these candles inside there? You could bring in all your Nouveau drops and have that realistic flame coming up. Love the candle.
Yeah, I really do. I love that little image of the robin there, and I also like it just on the white, to be fair.
Nice, isn't it?
On the black background. Love that. Oh, these are lovely.
And then we've got the beautiful little angels, fairies, whatever you want them to be. So, beautiful little girl here, cheeky with a little leg out, but this one here, doesn't that remind you of a little girl in a nativity?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah? You know, that little pristine butter wouldn't melt in the mouth.
Oh, isn't that lovely? That is so, so gorgeous. And then let me just take that one. There you go. Oh.
We've then got 3 different size wreaths. So your first one has got that robin on and the stag, so it will go absolutely amazingly well with your Nordic dies. You've then got a traditional wreath and also a little wreath at the bottom there. Now, if you've got maybe our pet windows from years gone by, what about just putting a window on the front of your card, having a scene on the inside and having the wreath on the window? Maybe you've got a door die. Just a simple door with the wreath on the front would be a very modern but very simple card to make.
I love these dies. Again, they are very modern, but you've also got that traditional element to them, which is lovely.
Now, no Christmas would be without a stocking. Yeah, so you've got all your different stockings in there. You've got the stag to go alongside the Nordic. You've got the little robin in there. You've also got your baubles in there as well. So hang them from the fireplace. Maybe you want to put a fireplace on a card. Maybe you can hang them in different manners. But what I love is, you know that sentiment that you said you liked, the Merry Christmas?
Yes.
Just hanging them.
Oh, yeah.
Just off the little sentiments, because you've got some little hooks here. So you could actually just hang your stockings.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Off the bottom.
What I like about these, you can mix and match.
You can.
All of these die sets, because they've got some lovely elements to them. Whatever kind of card you want to make, whether you want to just use the sentiment because they in themselves are such a wonderful piece of artwork, or whether you want to mix and match them with the different little elements that you've got on each and every one.
So maybe you just want to use the sentiments on their own. So from our house to your home, you've got that lovely image just there. How simple is that?
I love that.
Just an aquaflow wash. Maybe you want to bring in dies from years gone by. So these are our builder dies from years gone by. Maybe you want to use a wrap. So all this here is traditionally the waist. So she's used it and put the waist inside, a little snowflake on the side. Maybe you've got the easel dies. Look how that works alongside that easel die. Really, really pretty.
I love that one, Josie.
Yeah, so
green.
maybe, let me just stick those down there. So maybe you just want to make it into a little envelope flap, but look at the depth we've got on that die. We've cut it three times and then gone over the top, put mousse on there, aquaflows on there. Really, really pretty. Hanging your stockings. Maybe you want to hang them with the sentiment. So a little sentiment there, just elongated, just a tad on the sides. Maybe you want to hang your baubles. So the baker's twine I brought you last week, but maybe you want to go modern. Yeah, so there we've got all the Nouveau mousses all blended together, even on the sentiment itself. Or build yourself a fireplace, put your candles on. But look here, what's this? Does anybody recognise that? That's Harry the Hedgehog.
Is it? From the Buildables, brilliant.
Yeah, that's Harry the Hedgehog, bless him.
We've not set him alight or anything like that. Please don't phone in. We've just created a fire from Harry the Hedgehog. He's not in the fire. What a wonderful way to get these dies home, ready for your Christmas card making. 999-446, £39.95, 2 payments of that. It is affordable. It means you can get the first payment today plus your P&P. We'll send all of this out to you and then we'll take the next payment in August. I can't believe I'm saying that. But at least you'll get everything home. And if anybody wants to make, create and sell, is that okay?
Oh, as many as your little heart desires.
Perfect. Now, if you want the trio dies on their own, they are available, but we're very, very busy. They're limited stock, so you can go for these on their own if you want to. 772 777, and it is £54.94. You are saving £11, but there is a flexi buy payment on that. 2 payments of £27.47. On your first payment, we'll take your P&P, and then we will send everything out to you, and we'll take the next payment in August. It means we get them home to you and you can start making and creating. Now, the sentiment dies on their own have sold out. So the best way to get hold of those, of course, is with that one-day special. And it really is a one-day special. It's beautiful, it's fantastic. And we've got so much more on the show that we do need to show you our next die, which I think is amazing.
This is so me. I adore this. It just encapsulates my Christmas. Yes. Yeah. So cinnamon sticks, you know, those oranges, the little bits of fern, that is my Christmas all wrapped up into a bundle. So in there you have got all your dies. You've got 7 dies in total. You've got outside edges, inside edges, and you've also got multiple dies in the centre so that you can decoupage them together. Now, when you start to play with this, this is a big die. It's 14 centimetres in size. So look at the price.
I was just about to say,
I
cannot believe the price on this. When you see that, you can already see the samples, but we'll give you a closer look. They really are unique. They're fantastic, and they're going to make all the difference. And they're going to be a little bit of a talking point as well, because it will look like you've taken all of those different elements and you've placed them on there yourself. But this is one die. Well, it's a collection of dies, 7 dies in total, £14.99. It is exceptional value for money. We've been very busy for this, and nearly 40% of the stock, it was a big stock for this, we knew you would like it, but nearly 40% of the stock has gone. If you're going to do anything today, go for this one. So versatile.
Oh, it's beautiful. Now, I've been asked a question. So, could you just get me one of those boxes off that shelf down there? One of the big ones. That red one on the top shelf. Yeah, that'll do fine. So, you've got that outside edge there, OK? You've got the detailed die as well. You can see that you can cut the aperture out of the middle. Now, you've got individual dies. You've got that beautiful fern. You've got the gorgeous cone, cinnamon stick, dried orange. So when you put it on your backing plate, that's what you're going to start to get. Then you can start to go to town. If I bring that in, look at that.
That's amazing.
I mean, that is so me. That is so up my street. It's unbelievable.
I think it says everything that Christmas is all about right there.
If you can encapsulate the whole of my Christmas into one die, this is the one. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So something traditional in those colours. Maybe you're not so traditional.
Love that.
And do it in the blues.
And do you know, it's the same die as you know, but it looks completely different, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. Now, one of the questions that I was asked, will it work alongside the kaleidoscope boxes?
Oh, good question.
So, this here is the largest of the kaleidoscope boxes, OK? This is the octagon. So, sorry, Chris. So if I just destroy...
Deconstruct.
This.
That's the posh word.
So that's your box lid.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the answer to your question, does that work on the kaleidoscope boxes? Oh, yes. And how beautiful would it be to have that on the top of a red box for Christmas?
Oh, yes.
It would look stunning.
What a lovely gift box. You could put some chocolates in there. Oh, it'd be absolutely sensational.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm excited about this. And I'm excited for you because you're getting hold of this. It's 834701. Only £14.99. It's an introductory price. You are saving on this. It's normally £17.99, and nearly 40% of the stock has gone. This is a one-day special. Please shop ahead because we've got so much on the website. We're all so busy for that one-day special. So if you missed the start of the show, head to the website and have a look at what we've got available for you. Right, we do have more for you. And when I came into the studio and I saw what was behind us along here, I thought, wow, this is amazing. And this is something that you could create. And this could be a display maybe on your craft stalls.
It could.
For when you're doing your craft fairs. It could be for your home. You could make and create for Christmas parties as well.
You know, I think with advent calendars these days, you know, the children make a beeline for the chocolate, don't they? First thing in the morning, they make
Not just the children,
beeline.
Jodie.
But in this instance, you can make these up and then you could hide them all around the house. Yeah?
Yes, what a good idea.
So the children actually have to hunt them. So yes, they will see them at different times during the whole 25 days, but then they have to remember where that certain number is. So if they're a younger generation child as well, it will help them learn to count, because they'll be, oh, I've seen number 6, where's number 6? Oh, it's that, and the next one, and it'll help them count as well as
I love that idea.
the item.
What a fabulous idea. Whatever you're going to use these for, again, they are so beautiful, so easy to put together as well. We'll do some demonstrations on this a little later on. They look gorgeous. You use your imagination, create and make. You can see all the different colours that you can create here as well. It's only £17.99. That's a delivered price if you're a Freedom member. If you're not a Freedom member, it's only £19.99, saving £5 today. 684761.
So you have to cut this twice. So this is your base core shape, okay? So cut that twice and it's going to give you your basic box. You've then got your panels that will stay in your card, should you wish. So something not Christmas at all. Snowflakes in there, but then you've got parcels. They could be birthday presents, anniversary presents, whatever you want. But then you've got the outside edges as well. Now these could be panels on your cards now. You could have two panels, top and bottom, nice little ribbon in the middle. You've got the perfect card. You've then got a set of tags as well. You've got wording in there just for you, love, and a set of little ovals there as well. Now about 10 minutes ago I had a brainwave, and we're going to do that brainwave in a bit. Whether it'll work, I don't know. So we're going to have a go and see if it does work.
I'm sure it will. If not, we'll just keep calling you Judy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if it works, we'll call you Jodie.
Just over it if it doesn't work.
They are gorgeous, aren't they? They really are. Beautiful, gorgeous designs. £17.99. Again, if you're a Freedom member, that is exceptional price because it is a delivered price. Now, nearly half the stock of this has gone, so I would suggest you get this into your basket, you check out, and then sit back and relax and enjoy the demonstrations that we've got coming up. Right, let's take a look at that website we've been talking about because we do have so much on the show, including some fabulous sheets of card. That festive season collection has been very, very busy for that. You can see we've got Arabian Nights as well. The card stock is sensational. Please head to the website and see that. It's gorgeous. We've also got the Tangerine on the show as well. 5-star reviews for that. Only £159.99. I say only because it is exceptional value for money when you see what you can do with this and the ease of use that you get with your Tangerine. But if you don't believe me, why don't you take other people's word for it who have actually purchased and bought it and love it? You can see the 5-star reviews there on our website, and then you can make your purchase fully informed. Right, Jodie.
Right, so we're going to play with the beautiful angels, okay? Now, I'm taping all my outside edges down, and I'm going to cut all those out, because then we're going to cut the detail out and incorporate the detail into a white set. So, this is going to give us our base core shape.
Now, you're using the Tangerine that we've got available on the show, Jodie. Why do you love the Tangerine?
Because it's Jodie-proof. Yeah, you know I'm no wallflower. Okay, I am no wallflower at all. Janice will tell you, I'm no wallflower. This machine withstands me, and if it withstands me, it's a corker of the machine.
I agree.
You know, I'm very proud to say inside him is 100% metal. Well, I don't know where it's gone. I have the deconstructed one.
I like that, yes.
Yeah, the
it's
naked
somewhere.
one just down on the floor under here. So inside here is 100% metal, okay? He's not going to let you down. He is such a good boy. He really is. So here we go. Oi!
Now look at that. You wouldn't think that, would you, from the outside? 'Cause it looks so pretty and lovely and delicate. But that's what's inside. That's what does all the hard work.
The engineering inside here is engineered to last, okay? It's 100% cast. You can see there's no screws on those top sections at all. And it's generally those screws that let your machines down. There's none. Apart from 4 on the end that are actually holding all your gear mechanism in. And you'll note that the gears are all metal in there. There's nothing to break.
I love that.
Honestly, he is a really, really good boy. But you've got to promise me, if you buy a tangerine, you have to give him a name.
Oh, do you?
You do. You have to give them names.
What's yours?
This is Tommy.
Tommy the tangerine.
Yeah. Paula's is Tallulah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good weight to that.
It is.
That is almost like a time traveller die from Sheena Douglas. There you go.
But you get all your plates inside there as well. You get all your cutting plates, all your embossing plates. You even get your raspberry plate in there to be able to use your embossing folders.
I think mine would be called Tony.
Tony.
Tony Tonic.
Tony. Yeah.
Tony with an I.
He's a good boy.
Right. Oh, so here we go. Sorry. Just looking over the tangerine there, you've got lost in the moment. But here you go, so you get your plates included, you get your tangerine, what yours will be called, I don't know, mine's called Tony. Tony the tangerine, but yours can be called anything. £159.99, but it's available on FlexiBuy, so £53.33 today, £53.33 today, sorry, plus your P&P. We'll send that out to you, you can start using it, start enjoying it, start making, start creating, and then we'll take the next payments over the following months. It is an excellent way to buy your tangerine.
So many of you bought them yesterday. I can't wait to hear the names. I really can't. So we've got the little angel in there. Now my detailed dies I cut individually, okay, so that my machine can concentrate on the cut. So that's one. So let's take that one. So take her out. I mean, look at the detail. She is beautiful.
She's gorgeous,
She's
isn't she?
so fine. She's lovely. See the little holly in her dress?
I love the detail that Tonic put into their dies.
So let's have a look at the next one. This is the one that's blowing her own trumpet. Well, if you can't blow your own trumpet, nobody else is going to do it for you. It's true, isn't it? Oh. So let's take this one out. Here we go.
They cut so beautifully, don't
they? They do, so there we go. Little angel blowing a trumpet. Really, really pretty. Complete with the holly. And then we've got the wee one that I do think looks very much like an angelic nativity little girl. So let's run this one.
Now, lots of people are going for the festive card. Very, very busy for that. And I'm so happy because it is absolutely gorgeous. It's only £14.99. Details are coming up on your screen. And those are your Craft Perfect assorted sheets of card. This is your festive season. Love this. Beautiful colours as well. So you've got the lovely mirrored red, you've got your green in there, and then you've got your matte as well. Beautiful, beautiful cardstock. Do we know the GSM of this?
They're all different weights.
Right.
So you've got your 250 in your gloss, you've got your 250 in the pearl, and you've got your 216 in the Craft Perfect.
Fantastic. Ideal colours for Christmas, I'm sure you will agree, and it is of course all about the quality that you're getting with your cardstock as well, and that's exactly what you're getting right here. £19.98 if you want to go for these 65, I know, 65 A4 assorted sheets. It is incredible value for money. 644079, so many of you are going for that. Just needed to show you that. If you're missing out, pop it into your basket so you can check out.
If you are buying the wreath, oh, that is beautiful. There's actually a card just at the back of the paper that's been done with the wreath and that cardstock, because it really does work together. So you've got the olive green in the background here. You've got that gorgeous metallic in the middle there, but look how all those colours work alongside.
Nice, gorgeous.
It looks beautiful.
It really does. Head for that die. Also get yourself the cardstock as well. It's an absolute bargain today. Right,
so all my little fairies, angels are together now, okay? And you'll see that your backing board works perfectly. So it gives you that nice little edge just going around there. So you've now got a mount.
I love that.
On there, okay? So let's just put those to one side. So we want to make this into a shaker card. So we've had our nesting dies out. So this is one of our nesting dies. I think this is from, which one's this from? English Picnic, I think. So let's take all that backing board off. Come on, be a good boy. Slowly, slowly, and it works.
That's right. And
then we've taken some of our confetti glitters. Okay, so in my little bag of goodness, we've got the confetti, and that is just going to go in there. So it's just a mixture. So that's all in there. And then we've taken the Nouveau Mousse, not the mousse, the glimmer paste. So look at that glimmer paste. So you've got all those little diamantes going down there.
How have you done that?
It's a stencil. It's one of our stencils. And then we've put it over the glimmer paste. So it gives you that dimension. And that is going to go straight over the top of there. So give it a good squish down. And we've now got our little shaker going on.
Love that.
Inside there. So let's add that on to some metallic cardstock. So that's going to go onto there. And then that's going to go onto my card blank. So make sure, because I want all my diamonds to come down.
Okay.
So we're adding that onto there. And then we're going to put our little angels in. So do we need the little baby one in the middle? No, I think we're going to go that way round. So we're going to go, yeah. So she's saying, wake up, I'm going to blow my trumpet right into your ear roll. Yeah. So let's place those onto the front of here. Now, because it's acetate, it will take a little bit longer for the adhesive to dry, but it will dry. So just placing all those little ones on there. We'll take her a bit closer across so she's not actually blowing straight into her ear roll. And then let's stick a bow on. And that's going to come just above there. But you've now got a little shaker card with all your little angels.
Isn't that lovely? I love the 3 different sizes as well.
I do.
Because they can be perspective, or it could be a little family, a group of friends. Isn't it gorgeous?
Pretty.
Really, really is. We're going to have some more demonstrations on the show. We are very busy. We've got queues on the phones. The best way to order, of course, is the website. But if you are on the phone lines, do bear with us because we are getting through your calls. Right, let's take a look at some inspiration. I'm just looking at these fantastic cards that you can make and create with your one-day special. Make something a little bit different for the festive season. And with Tonic, you know you're getting quality. You know you're getting wonderful designs as well. And you just need your imagination to make and create some fantastic cards for your friends and family. It really is a sensational one-day special, and we have been extremely busy for it as well. Nearly 40% of the stock has gone. Whether you're making those lovely cards with a little bit of a difference as well, that have been inspired by your creations and your friends. And maybe if you are together in a craft group, this is going to be excellent for you to take along next time you see them, because you've got so much packed into your one-day special. You have got your dies, and you've also got your sentiments as well. What we love about the elements at the top is that you can make and create, but you've also got the outer dies as well, which means you could just stamp into the image images if you want to, or you can use the whole set to make and create those wonderful images with those lovely snowflakes. I love those wreaths as well, which you've got the lovely robin in there, you've got the stag as well. They look very Nordic, very traditional, but also very modern. Then you've got your sentiments. We're loving these sentiments, we really, really are. In the design quality that you're getting here. Love that Merry Christmas with the holly. You've got From Our House to Yours as well, which again, Jodie said, it doesn't have to be for Christmas. That could be a card just wishing somebody well. Maybe someone's moved in, maybe someone's had a new addition to the family. Season's greetings, again, just on the card front itself, looks absolutely fantastic. 'Tis the season, and it certainly is to be jolly and have a holly, jolly Christmas. I love that. So giving you an idea of the dies that we've got. So you've got your outer part of the dies that you can cut out and decorate yourself, or maybe stamp inside if you want to. So the possibilities are kind of endless. They really, really are. Love these beautiful stockings as well. There's gorgeous designs in there with the baubles. You've got your stag, you've got the robin, but you'll see a theme that's running through as well, where you can mix and match using these as a snowflake or maybe a different design without that Christmas element to it. 999446 is the item number. Very, very busy on that. You've got your lovely baubles as well, which of course is the other way, but we wanted to show you the Australian way first. There you go. Mixing and matching all of those lovely designs with the different sets. Now you can get part of your one-day special. The actual sentiments have sold out. Oh, no. Right, okay. Now, the trios at the top, I thought you could still get hold of those on their own, but we have actually technically sold out. So it is your one-day special. To get your sentiments and to get the trios, the one-day special is the only way to get that now. So you do need to get on the phones, pop those into your baskets as a one-day special. $79.89 collectively for all those fabulous dies that you can mix and match and use in so many different ways, and not just for Christmas. Or we've got them available on FlexiBuy, £39.95 today, plus your P&P, and then we'll take the next payment in August. Your one-day special has now gone very, very busy. So if you do want to get hold of that, pop that into your basket, get onto the phone lines, and we will deal with your request and we'll get them sent out to you. Very, very excited about that. We've got some more wonderful demonstrations coming up. Now, something else that I adore, I think this is fabulous. And the first time I saw this, I thought, oh, this is amazing, because these are all different elements that Jodie has put together and then placed on a card. However, when I looked at what we've got here, it's not. It's a whole complete die. We've got different elements in there as well. I'll show you the die in a moment's time. But you can have it looking modern. Of course, you can choose your different colourways. Or we've got this beautiful card here at the front using those traditional Christmas colours. Really brings out those oranges and brings it to life, doesn't it? It's beautiful. It's lovely. You, of course, can put whatever sentiment you like inside. But let me show you the die itself that you're getting. It looks even nice in orange, doesn't it? It really does. It's about the images that are in there. And of course, with that die, you can have it any way you like. You can have it with the scroll at the top. You could have it with the scroll at the side. It's going to be entirely up to you how you use that. But you've got different elements in there as well. So you've got the outer part of your die that you can cut out. You've got the elements of the inside, and then you've got that lovely orange, which is synonymous with Christmas, of course. Those dried oranges that either you eat in jelly or the dried ones that you put in those lovely scented bowls. You've got your pine cone, you've got your fern there as well. £14.99. I can't believe the price of this, and 45% of the stock has gone. 834701 is your item number if you want to get hold of that, and please do, because I think it's absolutely fantastic. Right, moving on, because we've got more available for you, and we've got some great demonstrations from Jodie coming up in a moment's time. Very, very busy for these. You can see a whole array of them behind us that you could use perhaps as gift boxes or maybe as an advent calendar as well. The price on this is incredible. This is your tent box die set. 20 dies in total, £17.99. That freedom price is a delivered price directly to your door. If you want to get hold of this, 684761, £19.99, and half of the stock of this has gone. Now we're going to go to see Jodie in a moment's time, but I just want to show you a couple of samples that we've got on here, and Jodie's going to show us how to make and create these lovely boxes. Again, use these as gift boxes, use them maybe as table settings, maybe as a little gift for somebody, maybe you've got a little chocolate in there. After dinner, you could put a little bit of potpourri in here if you want to, or maybe a tea light, an LED light, for example, to give somebody as a gift. These are wonderful. They really, really are. 684-761, 20 dies in total, and the lovely Jodie is going to take us through these and show us how to make and create. Right, because it is Christmas, well, it's a crafty Christmas. It is a heat wave outside, but you do want to get ready for Christmas, so we have an event for you. And to celebrate that, we have 17 days of Christmas credit. How this works, if you buy anything from us today in any of the shows, you will get a £5 credit. It's just a one-time £5 credit per day. Now, you get to spend that the following day on a purchase of £30 or more. So if you wanted to spend your £5 credit from yesterday today in this show, then you can do. Now, the event is running until the 10th of July, and you can see all the T's and C's on the Hochanda website. Right, we're back with Jodie now. What are we going to see, Jodie?
We're going to play the tent box, OK? Now, the tent box is a large die, so you're going to need a large machine for this, OK? You are going to need the A4 plates to be able to make this. Okay.
Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you like that.
Love that.
So what we're going to do is, to make the box, you need 2 of these outside edges. So that is 1. And this is Craft Perfect card. So people were asking about different weights and things like that. 216 is your Craft Perfect, all the way up to about a 240. Okay.
Would you say that's the best GSM to use
absolutely.
for these boxes? Yeah.
So let's just run this back through.
It's a good craft.
It's because it's a straight edge.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's because it's a straight edge going across the middle of the plates. So when we take that away, now you can make decisions before you go any further. You can actually decide to have your plain box and decorate panels on the top, or you can take the panels, you can die cut them in there, or maybe you want to do some decoupage and put some decoupage on there. That is entirely up to you. The next decision is how you're going to tie the top of your box. You can put maybe a Velcro strip across the top, maybe you want to seal it with some double-sided tape. All these decisions are when you're going to make them is now. But in your collection you get this little slot die. And that slot die is going to go across the top, and this is how you're going to tie it with a ribbon. So let's run that one through. You don't have to take it all the way through, you can just...
I was going to say, Jodie, I love all the different elements. 20 in total, it's amazing.
It's brilliant. So let's just tape that one down there as well. So you would do this on both your panels, okay? And what you would do to make one of the normal boxes is you'd reinforce all your score lines, you'd stick that one onto there, and then you'd fold it up.
Okay.
But
yes,
I had a brainwave. Okay, so this could go completely wrong. If it goes completely wrong, I'm sorry, but hey, we're going to give it a go. So this one here that I've got my 2 slots on the top, I'm going to come in and I'm going to chop off on that score line. Okay, now this one is going to stick over the top of that one.
Okay.
So let's take some high tack.
And would you use that instead of glue, Jodie?
Yes, I do. I do. You can use glue if you want, but me being so impatient, you know, I do prefer my high tack. So I'm going to take this one now. Let me get my specs on so I can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go score line to score line, both sides. So we've now gone long.
Okay.
These little panels that we cut off, I'm going to put one back over the top of that one so you can't see that triangle.
I'm trusting you, Jodie, I am completely.
It might go completely wrong as a surgeon. This is just a brainwave. As I was coming into the studio, I thought, oh, I wonder if. So.
Now, we are very busy on the phone lines. We've got 2-minute queues. You can, of course, order on the website. That is the quickest way to order. Head to the website, pop it into your basket and check out. But we are getting through your call, so please stay where you are.
So I've still got that glue tab there. So that's going down there. Okay, so let's reinforce all our score lines now. So all the way down there. Just give it a quick at the top and then a tweet on there.
Now you can watch this show again on rewind, so if you're watching what Jodie's doing, you're thinking, oh, I need to follow this, well then you can watch this show again on rewind and then you'll be able to follow this demonstration.
Thinking what the woman's doing.
Unless it goes completely wrong.
Absolutely, and then you may not want
just
to watch
move
it on
to the next show.
Yeah. So we've now got the second one. So we've now got 2.
Okay.
Yeah? So this is the front of my box.
Identical, Jodie?
Absolutely identical.
Right.
So this is the front of my box. So I'm going to turn this one over and I'm going to put some high tack down the bottom there. So let's add some high tack on there. So now we can stick that side to that side. So just literally.
On the die that you get, Jodie, do you get instructions how to put the box together? Not this particular one, but the regular one?
No, but if you go onto Wine Time and watch Wine Time on Tuesday night, I actually did a demonstration on how to make it. So let's fold that one over now. And then fold that one over. Let's just fold that in a little bit. So in there. And then bring it down.
I'm intrigued to see what you're going to do, Jodie.
We're making a bigger one.
Are we?
We're making a bigger one. So the side that's got my adhesive on, I fold 2 side ones in, fold that one in.
Yeah. And
take that in there. My sides are still going to go in. To hide,
Jodie,
to hide those joins there, we're going to put some high tack around that join line. Alright, so I'm going to take that away now. And we're going to take some ribbon.
Okay.
Come on, there we go. I'm going to start in the middle of there. And that ribbon compliments of Leona, bless her heart. She doesn't know, but hey. So that is going to go around and that's going to hide that little line. To hide that, once again, compliments of Leona, thank you. As I say, it was a brainwave as I came through the studio door. That's going to cover up that join there. And then at the top, take your ribbon and start to feed through the front. So through that side. It's important that you start at the front and then back out the side. Because if you don't do it this way, your box is not going to come tight.
How did you get that idea? It's amazing.
I actually went in the fridge and had a cup of coffee.
Did you?
It's amazing what happens when I have 5 cups of coffee in the morning. So, just feeding that all the way through. So I'm thinking now, this is going to hold a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, just come on, Mr. Ribbon, be nice to me. There we go. So when you've got your ribbon through, if I hold that towards the camera, and you pull your ribbon, you see how it pulls the top of the box together?
Yes.
Okay. So then it's just a case of...
Can I just add, that's glue, by the way, on Jodie's hand. Just in case anyone at home's thinking, oh, poor Jodie. It's glue.
Yeah. So we're just taking that, and we just tidy that up there. Just
what a fantastic idea.
But hey...
Well done, Jo. I think that deserves a round of applause.
We can have brainwaves that work on a Friday morning. Yeah?
Love
so look
that.
at the size.
And you don't have to buy another die set. That has come from the die set that creates and makes those lovely tent boxes.
I mean,
well done, Jodie.
I'm thinking you could put another one in there and you'd get a bottle of wine in that.
Ooh.
What you?
I like your thinking.
Quite easily get a bottle of wine.
I like your thinking. Very adaptable. Isn't that fantastic? Right, you can watch the show now on Rewind because it went completely how Jodie wanted it to go. So well done. Jodie's coming up in a moment's time with some more great demonstrations. But the tent box, over half the stock has now gone. They are brand new today. You're very excited about these. They are incredible. They're beautiful and they are very, as you saw just there, very, very versatile. I love this. Yes, I'm going to show you some more. I just want to show you this one because I want to turn it around because we've got this lovely image on the front, but then turning it around, you've got the other image on the back as well. That's why these are so beautiful and versatile. And then just placing some of the elements on the side as well. Really love that. So imagine this could be a little gift box that somebody takes away with them, maybe a mince pie in there or something like that. It could be for a placement for a table. You don't have to use the Christmas dies on there. You could make it a different theme, like a birthday theme. Colour these slightly different. Those could be birthday presents or it could be wedding presents, for example. And here's another gorgeous, lovely design as well. You use your imagination. There are 20 dies in total, so you can make and create some beautiful, wonderful boxes for all kinds of different occasions. Whether you're making or selling jewellery, whether you're making or selling little chocolates, you could place those inside as well. Very busy for your tent boxes, and if you want to go for those, 684761 is your item number. £17.99 today as a Freedom member. That's a delivered price. It really is an exceptional deal. It really, really is. So if you do want to go for that, 684761. Now, something else that we've been very, very busy for is the wreath die. Love this. I really, really do. You can see from the different cards that we've got on the front here, you can use different colours to make and create different effects, for example. And there was a question to ask whether these would coordinate and work with the box dies from Tonic as well, and they will absolutely perfectly. So if you wanted to make one of the larger boxes with the dies that you do have already, then you'll see that that will fit on the top of that particular box. So it would look amazing. It really, really would. With this, let me show you the die itself and turn it around because you've got different elements in here. It's a nice sizable die as well. So you can see you've got your outer part, the wreath. You've also got the border in there as well, and then you've got your elements on the inside as well. So you've got your cinnamon stick there, which also could be a scroll maybe on a different card, so very, very versatile. You've got your fern in there as well, which you could again use as a feather, maybe in a different design, so again versatile. You've got your pine cone as well, and then you've got your orange, or it could be a lime, or it could be a lemon. It's going to be entirely up to you. It's just the different colours that you use. It is gorgeous, it really is. If you want to go for that, only for, I can't believe this, £14.99 to make and create these gorgeous, beautiful designs. Whether you're going for the traditional Christmas colours that you can see there, whether you're going for the more modern colours as well, it's entirely up to you. Now, nearly half the stock of this has gone. 7 dies in total. Excellent value for money. 834701 if you want to go for this, and I would definitely do that. Also, shop ahead for the cardstock as well, which look marvellous using this festive die. Right, your one-day special. Let's give you a little reminder of that, because we're very busy for your one-day special. Some gorgeous trio dies in there, great sentiments as well. £79.89, all interchangeable. Use them in so many different ways. They are absolutely beautiful. Intricate designs as well, and quality from Tonic. Together, £39.95 today, and then we'll take your P&P, and then we'll take the next payment to £39.95 in August. But it does mean all of this will get sent out to you, and there are a lot of dies there. There really are. 999 446 is your item number. Right, back with Jodie. Now we're looking at that lovely festive wreath. I love
We
this.
are. So we've done a traditional one on the first hour at 6 p.m. yesterday. Then at 8 p.m. we did the icy blue one. Now we're going to do a frosted version, okay? So we've got the outside edge. We've already cut that into some craft card. I'm then going to take the main die and cut it into cream, okay? So let's run this through. And then we're going to stick this back onto the craft card, okay? To get the perfect spacing for your centre aperture, stick your detail die down first. So let's take that away.
Now you're using the tangerine, however they'll work with most.
They will. They'll work with them all. Just be a little gentle because you've got all these little sprigs here. So I'm just coming in and just taking out those little sprigs, okay? So just work your way around, and then we can take out any of these little beasties that are just in those little holes, okay? So just go through, take out those beasties just all the way around there. We're not going to emboss this because we're actually going to, I've got rubbish all over my craft pick. There we go. So let's just take those out of there. Little one's just not caught there, so let's take that one. There we go. So all the way around, taking out any of those little bits.
So much detail in there,
oh,
isn't there, Jodie?
They're beautiful. They are stunning. As I say, this encapsulates Jodie's Christmas.
Yeah,
nice, smelly, mulled wine.
Oh yeah.
All that sort of thing. I love all the smells at Christmas with the cinnamon sticks and that. So we've now got that outside edge. Oh look, we've missed some there. Let's take those out. And we're going to stick that now onto that backing plate. So I'm going to take a nice helping of adhesive. I'm going to put that down and I'm going to find where the match is, which is there. Okay, so we're going to go little leaf to little leaf. So let's go all the way around, picking up the adhesive on all those little segments. And then we can go little leaf to little leaf. And you have got that perfect backing plate. And then you can go in with your detailed die to be able to get that centre aperture in that perfect position. So.
And that won't affect any of the...
It won't.
Die that you've already cut out, sending it through the machine again. That's
no.
If you want to go for the tangerine, excuse me, we do have it available on the show today, so head to the website and grab the... And the details are at the bottom of the screen coming up in a moment's time. Oh, look at that!
So we've now got our wreath, and then look at these. These are all your extra dies.
Oh, wow.
So your orange,
yeah,
your leaf, your acorn, your cinnamon sticks. Okay, so we've cut all those out ready to go. So let's build this up. Now these have actually had Nouveau mousse put over the top of them. So you've got that frosty appearance to them.
I love that. Do you want me to grab that?
Please. Thank you. So we've got that lovely section going on there. I'm then going to take some 3D foam and we're going to chop that up and just get a smaller pair of scissors because I want my cones to have a bit more lift. So let's just add some 3D foam onto the back of
There's
those
so much detail in this, but it's not going to take you a long time to put together, is it?
No. No, this is one of the things, you know, if you are sat on the sofa in the evening, you've got your smaller machines, you could just sit and put bits together.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then the next night you could actually start building it. Oh, we need some more glue on that one. Let's put that one back on there.
I'm thinking that'd be really nice. There's a little hanging in the window.
It would, it'd be beautiful. Really would. So another one going in there. And we'll have a double one there, I think. No, we won't. You don't have to use the design that's already there. You can start to build your own up.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have that extra orange just in there.
Now we've only got 5 minutes left of this live hour, but of course, Jodie, you'll be back at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock today. You can buy in between the hours as well, but if you do have anything in your basket, please do check out, because we've got queues on the phones as well. So if it's in your basket, it's just in reserve at the moment. So please check out and then sit back and relax and watch the next show at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so another cinnamon stick is going to come down the bottom. So that one is going to come down there. So I'm going to put that so it's like that. So that's going to be the top of my card.
Like that.
We've taken the ferns.
How have you got the gold on there, Jodie? And then the different
that is a die cut, and then behind that we've put some brown card. With this, we've got the two different colours of green, but that glossy effect, that pearlescent on the front, is Nouveau Mousse.
Okay.
Which is going to give it a frosty effect. And we're going to incorporate these now. Oops. Behind. So it's building up that beautiful wreath. Oh, honestly, I love it.
It's gorgeous.
I absolutely adore this die. So just building up.
I suppose you can make it as full as you like. You can, especially with those ferns. You can really fill it out.
Really, really pretty. So that one is going to go into there. Oh, let's put this extra one on.
You know, if you
it's
send me
hiding.
a card this Christmas, Jodie.
Yeah, you want this one, do you? Okay.
Thank you.
I'll sign it and put it in your dressing room now.
Thank you. Dressing room? Where's that? I'll never find it.
Oh dear. So let's take our backing board and place that onto there. And then we've got the sentiment already cut out. So we've got Season's Greetings. So we're going to give that, let's have a look which way round we're going to do it.
Now, your sentiment is from the one-day special.
Oh, I think we're going to go red behind because it's very organic in colour.
Yes.
So let's stick with that organic theme. And let's put the 'Tis the Seasons.
I really love the colours you've used
on the top,
one.
Giving it that shadow so it's not really blazing in your face. Let's take the die itself. I mean, they would look lovely just hung on the Christmas tree.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, or, in the window.
Different ones on the Christmas tree. They'd look absolutely beautiful.
Really like
really
that.
Pretty. So, where did I say? We're going that way round. And then my Season's Greetings, we're going to put in the middle. So that is going to sit just in there. So we're just sticking it on the higher points. Just hold that there. Here we go.
That's amazing.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is just beautiful.
It's just so me.
And I mean this in all due respect, so easy to put together.
Absolutely.
Because you've got all the elements there.
Yeah, the die itself is spectacular. And as I say, if you bring that bit of mousse in, you can just get that little extra special
and lifting
finish.
it up as well. What a great idea. Only £14.99. 7 dies in total if you want to go for that. Sensational. 834701. Let's take a look at the website because there is more available for you. Not just the one-day special. We've got so much from Tonic available. We've got cardstock on there. We've got your Nouveau embellishment drops and glitter and confetti. It's absolutely fantastic. And also we have that Tonic Tangerine. What's yours called?
Mine's Tommy.
Tommy Tangerine. We'd like to know what yours are called. Oh, you've not got one yet. Why don't you pop it into your basket and give it a name then? The one-day special has been so very busy, as we have been for everything on the show. If anyone's looking now and they're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Why should we go for this?
Because they make cards easy. These are embellishment dies, so you can make the most simplest cards absolutely so easy. Through your machine, backing board, little sentiment, and you're away.
Yeah, they are fantastic. And you can mix and match them as well because of the theme that's running throughout those lovely dies. Jodie, it's been an absolute pleasure.
And my
yet
pleasure,
again.
my darling.
When are you back?
I'm back at 1 o'clock.
Back at 1 o'clock today. You can watch this show again on Rewind, those lovely, excellent demonstrations from Jodie and those great inspirations and ideas as well. Do check out your baskets and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Coming up next, Sheena's Perfect Weekend Wow with our lovely Matt. Christmas with Craft Yourself Silly and our Ailey. She's over there in the studio getting ready, and Katie Sue will be here later.
Hi, I'm Lizzie and I've been chosen to represent the brand of threaders from Crafters Companion. How exciting is that? Now, I've seen a few little bits and pieces that are going to come our way, and they are so exciting. So there's machine embroidery, there's applique, there's quilting, there's just normal stitching. What more can we say? It's absolutely fantastic. Think of all those things, and I'm going to inspire you, the new stitcher, and I'm going to inspire you, the experienced stitcher. And hopefully all of us together will be on that journey and we can learn from each other. So join me for the Threaders shows on Hochanda.
Crafter's Companion matte black cardstock is a must-have for any crafter. With 40 A4 sheets, you'll have more than enough to explore and experiment with this great crafting resource. Perfect for matting, layering and scrapbooking, as the black colour goes all the way through to the core. To stock up, check out hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Dino.
And I'm Gary.
And we're brothers, but we're also the founders of Craft Buddy. We started the business 7 years ago and initially brought you a selection of self-adhesive gems and embellishments.
We've since grown the range to include paper kits, trimmings, embellishments, dies, stamps, and of course, crystal cards and crystal art.
Whether you're a beginner crafter or an experienced crafter, we hope that we have something for you to enhance your current projects or inspire you to try something new.
Being on Hochanda has been absolutely fantastic because it gives us the opportunity to connect with you, the crafting community. So please do tune in to our Craft Buddy shows, where you'll see either myself or our wonderful team of Craft Buddy presenters on Hochanda.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to a brand new, we're very excited. This is a brand new weekend wow. Oh my goodness, are you getting ahead of the game? Do you want a Christmas craft with the very, very finest brand new dies and stamps from Hochanda? Well, you have chosen the right show to watch. We've got 2 bundles, but hang on to your hat for the complete collection, because that's where it's at. Sheena, oh my word, you must have been working so hard on this.
I've been a busy bee, but you know what? This is Christmas to me. Christmas for me is tradition, and it's it's something that we can reflect. We can look at all this idealised, charming kind of imagery and things, and florals. You know what I'm like with florals and things. So that's what it's all about. Lots of things that match. Like you can layer up match. You know, lots of things that everything works with everything else.
Yeah,
I think that's why you've been loving the full collection.
Exactly, the perfect partnership, as it were.
That's what it is.
Continues.
Stamps and dies. That's right. Yeah. So amazing dies, big dies, still fitting your Gemini Junior though, so that's good. Yeah. And also stamps to go with them.
And you'll be using your Gemini Junior to prove that fact as well. So the stamps and the dies together. There are 2 bundles here which we can zip through, and then we can show you some lovely, lovely examples of what you can make here in terms of card craft, home decor, and also your 3D box construction. I mean, for example, look at this cracker. But first of all, first bundle details are on the screen here for your deck the halls. Your weekend wow, the official weekend wow is there, and what you're looking at, and you can see for $59.94 you're getting the stamps down at the front row, and then the coordinating dies on the top there. That's the Festive Delights, details are on the left hand side of your screen, Festive Delights set, and for your weekend wow you're saving £14. What do we have in this particular set?
Well, what you've got is that big, you've got what is based around is corners and also toppers and edges. So we have the poinsettia edges. Well, let's look at that one. That's corners.
Sorry,
so
I just wanted to show a corner.
That is the corner. So we've got corners that will go with any of your other stamps, the Christmas stamps, images that you've got. That will just a nice, neat but intricate corner. Cut them out of mirror card. Cut them out of your coated cards. Cut them out of ordinary cards. Use your sparkle pens to glitter them up.
if you can't glitter Christmas, when can you glitter matte?
No, true.
So you've got your corners, and you can see an example there on the packaging. Yeah. Then you've got in the middle, you've got an edge or a topper. Yes. So this is where now you've got a border that will cut out, as you can see, that poinsettia at each side.
Left and
you've
right.
got baubles that will hang in the middle there, and you can just go ahead, keep cutting. You've got poinsettias that layer up with them. So all of those elements are all going to be the poinsettias. You can use the border as it is, just cut it out, or you can layer the other poinsettias on top of it.
Some of my favourite samples do that.
Full depth dimension going on. Yeah. Oh, and I love Christmas roses because it's a different look. It's so delicate, it's so pretty, and you've got the big border. So if you just want to cut a quick card, that looks great in black card with gilding wax on it. It just looks great with a coated card, with a silver card, with a mirror card. But again, the florals stood on top of that, and then you've got the spruce branches, the holly, the berries, all to fill in to make that look even more plush and 3D.
You can build so much with those. So those are the main dies on the Weekend Wow. You've got your 30 stamps on the foreground. They partner with your dies to add your details. So, for example, on your Christmas rose, you can see the stamps for that. You would then stamp over or use them independently. Just die, just stamp, or both together. It's $59.94 for your official Weekend Wow. Hang on for the complete collection, though, because that is the wonderful first set. You're saving that, you're carrying that saving forward as well when you get the complete collection. So remember, you've saved £14 there. Fancy saving £9 on the next collection here? Well, we'll flip the details for you now to show that this is the Christmas Love collection. And again, some such lovely dies here in this collection.
Yes, this again, it's the same formula, same principle, where you've got this time the big corner is the poinsettia. Yes. So for me, the two florals for Christmas are your Christmas rose, your poinsettia. It's just you've got to have them. So again, you've got the full corner, but then you've got the layered poinsettia that will sit on top of it, and of course the elements, if you're going for the big bundle, just saying the berries, the holly, the spruce are all designed to fit in amongst them.
Yes. And the coordinating stamp that goes with that is down below, and you've got your sentiments that go with that.
Yep, and then we have the snowflakes, and the snowflakes is just such a delicate, a gorgeous, delicate element to cut out there. I just that
very detailed.
Yeah, isn't that fabulous? Absolutely, as intricate as you can get there, Matt. With again different size snowflakes to layer up, to add to them, and you'll wait to see the cards. Remember, these are the tools. If these look good in this state, these are just the tools. This is just the magic happens once you start just even cutting out and embossing with them.
And the stamps coordinating down below, remember, they are bigger than the packaging suggests because they're grey rubber, and that's the whole sheet that you're getting on that A5 size stamp. Okay,
yes,
so that is a big set.
Yeah, these are statement cards we're going to be making. You can make smaller, you'll see the samples of that, but also wall art, keepsakes, and big wording to fit in there as well.
Yes.
Really big wording. Yeah. So the wording, everything balances.
Yeah, I was just holding it there for size, and then I realised it was upside down, so I just thought I'd spin it over. Yeah. Show two things with one moment. And then, of course, that last die set, very, very quickly, we'll just flip it around so that you can see with the Christmas label design here for adding your decorative elements.
Again, absolutely. All in one cut with the label and the stamps that go in there, so the wording fits perfectly inside if you want. The bow can be decoupaged, as you can see, because there's a die for that. But again, the berries, the holly, the spruce can all fit in amongst that to make it even more kind of dramatic in 3D.
And where is the holly? Where is the spruce? We're over on the first set that we looked at there. So get the complete collection, but you're saving £9 here if you are getting this set singly, and it is the wonderful Christmas Love set from the Deck the Halls Stamps and Dies perfect partnership. So the collection that everybody's going for is the complete collection. So remember, you saved £14 here. Remember that, carry it forward. Remember, you saved £9 here as well. Remember that, also carry it forward to the complete collection, because on top of those, with those savings that you carried forward, you've got another £10. You can see there on the left-hand side of the screen. She's thinking, all my hard work, but we love saving you money, because it means that you get all of that hard work in your home. And then it gets even better, because if you're with Freedom, which we hope you are, then you're saving $20.99 when you buy the complete collection, and it squishes the price under £100, make it $98.89, and it's available on Flexi Buy, so you can spread the cost.
It just keeps getting better.
I know. it gets even more tempting each time, doesn't it? So 3 payments to spread the cost over 3 months, $36.63 today gets you everything on your first set of 3. Unless you are with Freedom, it gets even better and better. It's $32.96 if you're with Freedom, so amazingly affordable there. That's why 20% of the stock has already gone. This is meant to last the whole weekend, but already you've got it. Sheena, we've been rocketing towards this moment. Let's go for it. Which one do you want to show first?
Let's look at this one first. Let's look at that one.
From
This is from the first collection.
Yeah, look at this.
We have got amazing samples here. We've got lots of them, so we'll keep trying to swap them around during the shows. But that's an example there, just absolutely so pretty. They're the, you see how, to be honest, the team have mixed and matched them. So we're going to show you kind of, you know, how we've got all those elements mixed. Gorgeous tag there, look at this.
Pretty much everybody's going for the complete collection, so you will be mixing and matching, so I'm glad the team have.
Yeah, isn't that stunning? So that's a big tag there, isn't it? I just think that's beautiful. But imagine that, it could be a card, so just change it, change the shape and put it on a card. Also amazing if you don't want a tag shape necessarily.
Stamp and emboss.
Another poinsettia mat.
Yeah, let's have a look at this.
One. Yeah, looks great, doesn't it?
Put these safely here.
Absolutely amazing. If you want to go
look at those
full
decorations.
on bling, isn't that cool? I love that. So use your gilding glue and then some foiling to get those little fine threads there for your baubles. Isn't that stunning?
Idea, just up
and
there.
See how deep that is, how the poinsettias are all
yeah. If I turn it this way, you'll see.
And it's about the negative space. Don't be scared to think, I've got to fill this bit of the card. You don't, because that's what it's about. It's about contrast, filling it.
Leave that.
And then one more from that side. What about that one?
Wow,
so you don't have to even use the stamps mat. You don't have to use the stamps into the mix. That's just the embossing for the die cut, and embossed. So look at how amazing that is.
Yeah, that's absolutely
wonderful. Should we move on to
wonderful.
The other set?
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you. Oh, there are so many more. That's just one set that we're sharing with you there.
This out. That's one set. And then we move on to the other. But if you're going for the full collection, don't worry, because everything you look at, you're going to get all the elements. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, literally everybody's going for the complete collection, so we can mix and match our samples that we're showing. And that's just with that one single border.
Yeah, look at how fine that
4 times.
Border is, that's cut out 4 times. We may have to demonstrate this at one point, but you can pop acetate behind that and then even layer more snowflakes on top of it if you want. But that's just how that border is designed to cut there. And then how about that for
this card? I've been waiting to show you this.
Isn't that cool?
Extremely busy on the phones. The best way to order, the only real way to order, is on the website at the moment, Hochanda.com. Look at this. Can I do a sort of lazy Susan, just move it around for you and show you literally from every angle, the sparkle, the depth, the 3-dimension. Look at that.
So that's just Sheena's stamping card, the watercolour card. You could have cut it, I just sent you a pearl if you want, but then bling it up with your sparkle pens, with your spray and sparkle, anything like that, your glitter glues, and it looks stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely amazing. You could make this just by getting the Christmas Love collection. Everything that's used here, the Christmas Love collection. But to be honest, the complete collection gets you everything. Let's swap and have a look.
And then if you look, if you want to introduce a bit of colour there, Matt, look at how that little bit of colour in the poinsettias, and then you can see the label in the centre, and again that the snowflake. So everything mixes and matches. That was the vision when I designed this collection, is that everything will go with everything else.
Yeah, there is such a feeling to this set, Sheena, and I've got the smells of Christmas as well. So I think that's mission accomplished as far as we're concerned with your designs. You know, the florals, everything. You can literally smell Christmas looking at these. Love them. There are so many more examples to share with you. I'll just give you a sneak preview. Look. We'll look at all of these through the show. Okay, we'll look at all of these.
And then it's all behind us as well. So
the whole set. I mean, we've literally decked the halls. So this is the complete collection. Grab it now. There are so many savings to be had. It's an amazing saving. You're saving £14 there, £9 on this collection. Carry those collections forward, save another 10, and then you've got your Freedom discount, and then you can go with Flexi Buy. It's £32 something today gets you to on Flexi Buy, and that's the first of 3 payments. It's a really good price there, $32.96. Order now. We've also got the sparkle pens. Too much temptation around here for our liking. You've got your sparkle pens. That complete collection on the weekend, by the way, is going fast. Do not be one of those that misses out on it. Your sparkle pens, a collection of all 4. I've never seen all 4 of the sets together before. £20 off on an introductory price. New today, £79.96. A Freedom price gets you them all for £71.96, including delivery. Now, I've got a question for you. There are a lot of days here at Hochanda. I'm not here every day, but tell me, have you ever been able to get hold of all 4 packs for such a small price comparatively? I don't know. 775 386. And if you go for the complete collection on Flexi Order, I think it's on Flexi Buy, but I think it's around about £70 to get the pens and the complete collection on your first payment on your Flexi Order. So, Sheila, you've got the poinsettia straight away.
I've got this big poinsettia corner. So what I thought we should start with is just to show you how the dies. We want to see how they're cut.
Okay.
It's important.
Deal.
So I've got this big poinsettia corner, and I've got just a little bit of low-tap masking tape with the poinsettia there, so that we can then cut it and then emboss it. So I have my sandwich with my Gemini. I'm not going to go over that because there's so much information there with the Gemini and what the sandwich is.
They
and how you
all
do
go
that.
through the Gemini Junior.
But they all go down through the Gemini Junior, yes. So a smaller format machine, whatever yours is, it's great because these are even the ordinary dies, not the mixed media dies from Crafters Companion, are super strong and got a good cut depth. So they'll cut through materials that you think maybe other ones wouldn't maybe manage as well, but these ones will. So what I've done, Matt, is I've taken that bit away, and now I'm popping my emboss mat onto there, and then we're going to run that through. So now we'll see the next part of the process. So this is now going to squish the squidgy mat through the apertures in the die that I've drawn, so you can see all that detail there, and really make these look cool without the stamp, because that's important. I don't want something that you have to have the stamps. They'll just look a strange outline. What's that about? I want the dies to stand up in their own right. I want the stamps to stand up in their own right, because sometimes you want to use them together and sometimes you want to use them separately. So that's what it's all about. So I'm taking this low-tack masking tape off here, and I have learned the error of my ways. I have invested in a good quality masking tape, because then you can just literally reuse it. That will go there for later, and it doesn't leave anything behind. So if we pop that off there, that's going to go under there. And now there's lots of little bits where you can, what I would say is, because of the intricacy of these, just take a little bit of time, just pop them out, but you can hear that comforting little crunch there when you can hear them popping out the die, and you know they've cut and embossed really cleanly. So what I like to do is take up the delicate bits first, and then just pull out and up a little bit, and it kind of dislodges them quickly from the die. Now that bit there, I'm not going to pull that way, I'm going to take it this way, so that then when I take that out, I have that fabulous detailed cut there. So if we can,
and like you say,
because what I want to do is layer the images on top of this now to show you exactly what it looks like. So that's what we've got there. See?
Cut first, then embossed to get that. So we haven't even stamped yet.
Absolutely.
And we won't be,
But let me show you just the embossed and die cut without any stamp. This is the kind of elaborate corner we can create. I can't pick this up to show you, so unfortunately if we can look down on it, we'll be able to see it. But then we can see what that looks like.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, but this is what we'll do, is we'll mix and match, because you know what we like to do is bring things in and bring things out again.
Yeah, sure. Do you know, it's a sign of a good collection when you start to think of things, when you're going to sprinkle some little dash of white embossing powder on there, heat it up.
Imagine that on a white background card, just that corner there, and then an opposite. That is just, and of course they've got those big sentiments, the huge sentiments, that on the card, and you're done. So that's an example of just the embossing and how cool that looks. Would you like me to show you how they work with the stamps?
Yes, please.
I think it'd be rude not to, Matt.
That's just the die cutting and embossing.
There's the stamp. Now you can see that's a great stamp in its own right. Just if we didn't know that die existed, I would buy that stamp. That's a great stamp, and that's how it should be with Perfect Partners. You don't have to have everything to make it look good. So what I'm doing, I've sprayed it with a little bit of stick and spray on the back, and I've got now my grey. I like to use a softer than a black. So this is watering can, and it is it's not a smoky grey. Sorry, this is another one. Smoky grey. That's another one that I think is archival.
But it's the same sort of colour. It's the grey colour.
It's the same colour. It's a greyish colour. So what I'm doing, and I've used an oil-based ink, and that that's important because at the minute it's a bit hot, isn't it? And if I use the StazOn, which is the solvent-based ink, it would dry really quickly. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm chitty-chatting here because I know this won't dry.
Yes,
I'm fine, I'm okay, because it's oil-based and it doesn't dry as quickly. So what I'm doing, Matt, with Perfect Partners, don't try and line everything up in the first option. Just go ahead and do bits at a time and press that bit down there. Then I'm looking at this flower here. I do it in 2 or 3. Can you see I'm lining bits of it up at a time? And the reason is because these don't have a border around them. I didn't want a border. I wanted to look as accurate as possible so that it was edge to edge, so that when it looks like you've really cut them out carefully, as of course the embossing as well. And when you cut, card can stretch. So you'll find that it does, with the power of the machines that we have now, it can stretch a little bit. So what you need to do is just reshuffle them around a little bit as you go and just press down and pick up the ink as you're moving on. And the benefit of this is that if you see any ink on there and you see you've missed any on here, what you can do is you can literally pick it up again, go back and pick it up. I think that's pretty good. I think I'll settle for that. And you can see how detailed that is, how well that is.
Yeah. Perfect.
See? Yeah. How cool that is. So that's how we marry them up. Shall we put a poinsettia together and show you how the layers? So even the layers, let's colour one in. We'll leave that one there. So there's 3 layers to this poinsettia and they're quirky. Absolutely fair cop. They're absolutely quirky because poinsettias are. I wanted these to look as natural as I always do and as realistic as possible. And they're just, there's leaves they're just random. They're not perfectly sized each layer. So you've got these quirky little elements going on. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to take my ink pad and ink it up. Like this. I've also got that stick and spray on the back to keep them anchored to the surface, but I need a little bit more on that one. So same thing, just pop it on there and then press down and just literally, that's the first layer stamped there. You can see that's perfectly stamped there. All right, and now the next layer, we'll take that one down. I'm going to take this one out of the way, bring this in. And then we'll pop that one. You see how it's easy to line them up because you can see that there's quirky petals here. It's not you're taking ages to try and line this up. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you've got the realism of it as well.
Yeah, you've got the realism. So that's that sorted there. Now see, I've got a little bit missing there. I did that for you. That was my gift to you.
The ink on there still.
You can see the ink on there. Exactly, Matt. So all you do is look at the bit and you think, right, I'll pop that on there. And then we'll literally just pick that up. And it's no harm, no foul. Look, done, sorted. It's all good. We've got that sorted on there. Yeah. So continuing with the last one. And we'll just pop that on there like that. And then we've got the last layer. So those can be popped to one side, and now the fun starts. So now we get to colour them in. Now the cards on the show are amazing, but what I want to do, especially first show, is just show you the concept on how they all go together, because I think that's what we need to establish. So what I've got is I've got my sparkle pens, and I have that set. Can't believe we've got that set.
Yeah.
That is just the best set ever, because that's the whole vision.
Yeah.
You've got the whole colour spectrum of everything I think you're going to need in a colouring system. Yeah. That was the idea, not to go on forever with them, because I just wanted a limited number of pens that once you did collect them all, you've got everything covered, from the muted to the most vibrant, pure colours that haven't had anything done to them, anything added, so that you have then got the option to just mix any colour in theory. You can, that's just the start, because of course you're going to mix them all together as well. So if you've been thinking about getting them, don't hang around, because we really haven't had this option before.
Very good time to get them, saving £7 per pen pack.
So what I'm doing, Matt, is I want this to look a little bit irregular. I don't want it to look perfectly covered with the light and the dark. Yeah, I've used the orangey colour first, which is the lava red, and I'm going over that as just a base colour on them, and then I'm using the spiced cherry to go in and just randomly, you can take time, but there's no need. That's enough there. That's enough variation on that whole thing to give it the effect that I need it to have. Which is, and if you want a red to look more vibrant, more kind of glowing, I always use an orange as a base tone, as a base coat. If you want to get more drama and then add shade it a bit more, a bit purple even in the centres. But, you know, you're going to want to make quite a few of these. So what I would do is just go ahead and pop these together like this quite quickly. I'm going to dry this, then we're going to glue them together. Okay, so what I would also say is, when they're still damp, because obviously it's a water-based product, get the little leaves, which is what they are actually, the leaves that turn, aren't they, with poinsettias, and move them. So you've got some articulation going on. You've got something going on there. So you see how and they'll hold the shape when they're still wet if you do it now, Matt.
Yeah.
So we can continue with that.
A suggestion of it.
Yeah, like this. And now we can dry them, but this is where it's like going to be carry on crafting, because this is where they're all going to blow away, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to dry them really quickly, and that'll set them. And this is the other thing that will happen, you'll see the sparkle come out.
Yes, because that water space carrying medium that they're in, once that's dry, they sparkle even more.
Absolutely does, Matt.
Well, just time to mention then, because I know you said about quickly drying them, the fact that with your pens I said that you'd be saving an amazing amount. That's if you're a Freedom member, it's £28 off. And that made me realise it's a Freedom Why Not deal to buy the pens. You wouldn't buy the pens today without being a Freedom member, because you're saving more money than it costs to join Freedom.
So what we'll do is, I've got some glue. Now, the best glue to use is a tacky glue. It's like a tacky glue. Okay. So I've got this is tacky glue indeed. I've watered down a little bit to just put in a little, so it's easier to, a bit thinner, so I can pop it through a really fine nib. Of course, it'll work with a thicker nib, but I know there's some pretty delicate dyes coming up, like the snowflake, that I'm going to want to use that for. Use that finer application.
So you get a nice quick solid grab to piece your flower together for your poinsettia.
So the thing is, every time you do them, twist them around a little bit more, and they'll look different every time. That's why I wanted them all kind of quirky around there. So you can see that's the basic shape there. We need a little bit of yellowy colour in the centre, or a gem or whatever. But let me show you how this would work on, say, that bit. So we had the silver, but now we've got the stamped and embossed version there. Difficult to pick it up. It's going to slide, but there you go. I'm willing it to stay. Okay?
Stay there, don't slip off.
Yeah. So that hopefully is giving you the concept. Now, if I tidy up, we'll put a card together.
It's answering the question. It's doable, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If you're newspaper partners,
they look amazing, but it's you've got the right tools, and also you've got the right support as well. Not only during the shows, but after the shows online with all the samples and things.
Yeah, of course. All that on Facebook as well. Have a look at the website too, hochanda.com, because you've got individuals available. If there's something you absolutely desperately must have, must own, definitely check those out, hochanda.com. You've also got your two different collections. Now, it's the Deck the Halls collection to give it its total name, but you've got Christmas Love. That's the collection just scrolling to the left-hand side of the screen there. That's Christmas Love. And then you've also got the first set, which is the Festive Delights, and that involves the Christmas Rose. So Christmas Love, you've got your poinsettia, your frame and your border, and then the Christmas Rose, again, you've got your frame, but this time with the poinsettia corners, and also the main Christmas Rose. So those are the two options for you, but one of them is the Weekend Wow officially, but the complete collection is everything, and usually we'd skew the show towards what you're going for, because that's a public service. That's like, well, what's the most popular? But it's everything. Everyone's going for everything, which is the complete collection. How do we get to the complete collection, though? It's this way. This is the Weekend Wow, officially, and you're saving £14 on it, and it's the lovely Festive Delights collection. And just spin the dies round as we go. You've got the Festive Rose corner, that big festive rose. You've also got the spruce branches there, and the bigger festive rose, and the holly and the berries. That's a big set that you're already getting hold of. Then this border here, very busy out there on the phones. Best way to order is on the web. The Poinsettia Delights is your border. You've got your main poinsettias, your extra elements like the baubles, and the main border down on the bottom there. You've then got, these are going to be really useful, these are the two corners, and you've got the holly and the snowflake together. Your snowflake corner and then your holly corner on the bottom left hand side, just just there. All those 3 dies coordinate with these stamps down here, and the stamp sets themselves are A5 in size. I'll just hold one of the stamp sets down there for you because it's bigger than the pictures on the packaging. So if I hold that set there, it matches this packaging here. So you can see your baubles just there. That's your saving of £14 on the Weekend Wow. But don't buy the Weekend Wow because pretty much everybody is going for the complete collection. The complete collection carries forward the savings as well, which is very nice. Over here, we've got our next option. This is the Christmas Love option, and you've got your 3 stamp sets. I'll put that back in a second. You've got your 3 die sets and 3 stamp sets together, and the stamps match with the dies to the point that you can use the stamps on their own, you can use the dies on their own, but together they're perfectly partnered. So a couple of my favourite cards actually involve this frame here. You've got your frame and the bow just there. Very nice. You've then got the snowflake border, just here, your different sized and designed snowflakes. That's the splendid snowflakes. Over this way, you've got your poinsettia corner. Just there. Again, that's a nice big die, and you're layering poinsettias, which we've just cut those, so we've just shown you how they work. They then coordinate with these stamps. So if you're new to Perfect Partners, that corner die there matches perfectly with this stamp here. So you can stamp the detail. Stamp them on their own, or die cut them on their own. They work with and without. And you've got some lovely, lovely sentiments there. Look, our souls are like snowflakes, all different and all beautiful. With love at Christmas, have a wonderful new year. 'Tis the season to be jolly. It's the most wonderful time of year. You can almost sing those sentiments, can't you? Love the fact that we can save you so much money as well, because you're saving £9 on this particular set here, the Christmas Love. However, everybody's going for the complete collection. And when you look at the details for the complete collection, sorry, Liam, pardon. Sorry, that's our producer Liam says over 30% of the stock's gone on the complete collection now. Congratulations if you've got it. See that saving of £10 there? You might say, well, hang on a minute. Oh, I was saving more on the weekend. Wow, I was saving 14 there. This is only 10. But your savings have carried forward. So you did save 14 on that bundle. You've got 9 there. Carry those savings forward to get your usual price here. And then you're saving £10 on top. Then, when you're a Freedom member, I hope you are, because it costs £6.97 to join Freedom. So you're actually saving more than it costs to join Freedom when you buy the complete bundle at $98.89. And these are why not deals. We can show it to you. We can prove it here with the money on the screen. Freedom costs $6.97, but your Hochanda price normally $119.88. £10 off with your introductory price, and Freedom 10%, saving it down to $98.89. So your Freedom saving and your postage saving is $13.94. That number at the bottom of the screen, $13.94. Freedom members are saving $13.94. But Freedom members have only paid $6.97 to join Freedom. So that's why we say, why not join Freedom? Nobody would get the complete collection without joining Freedom, because it wouldn't make financial sense. It's also on flexi-buy, so you can spread the cost across certain months, 3 months. It's $32.96 today if you're with Freedom. Look at this. Look at this. That's the first of 3 payments as well. That is deep, deep red colour. Beautiful greens, gorgeous reds, and a lovely, lovely tone of the metallic on the background. The frame here, again, bringing to life what you can create with your snowflakes. And you've got that big sentiment. Did you see on the stamps there? Our souls are like snowflakes, all different and beautiful. Did you have any idea how big it was until you saw it stamped just here? And then you've got on this big 8x8 card, just the season to be jolly with your poinsettias around the edge. Remember that snowflake border? Here, the splendid snowflakes. That's made that wonderful card here. You've then got Winter Wishes. The next card I want to show you is, let me just put these down for now. The next card I want to show you is very, very traditional here. You got your greens, and that's your lovely Christmas festive rose there, blended in with the metallic card. It just gives you that. That's cinnamon, isn't it? All over. Those berries in that metallic card is just cinnamon. Have a look here at this next card, because it doesn't have to just be Christmas. Even though we've got the sentiments of peace and joy in the background, you know, that could be a lovely, lovely lovely birthday card or more of a summer flower. It doesn't have to be just in-your-face Christmas. Having said that, you've got your Christmas baubles here with your florals. So you've got that traditionality of the Christmas up here, but down here it's tempered with that. What else is big at Christmas? You know, what other themes go on? And then look at this with our holly too. Use your stamps. This is the beauty of it. You could make a smaller card or a bigger card using exactly the same stamp, or combine them both together and actually have that framed. And then just look at this with your festive rose, just getting very creative there. If you're just using your dies on their own, look at that border around the side of your sentiment in the middle. These are all such lovely examples. A third of the stock gone on the complete collection. We're not surprised it's been a popular one. It is hugely busy out there. Congratulations if you managed to get hold of it, and thank you so much for your purchase and already getting in there. You are getting 25 dies in the complete collection and also 59 sizable stamps, and obviously combined to use with your dies here today. 145-391 to order the complete collection. It's a Freedom Why Not deal, and you can see your prices on screen at the moment. You're getting so much here. Here's a picture of everything you're getting as well. It's a big bundle. You're saving a lot along the way. On the first bundle, you've saved yourself £14. Carry that saving forward with your second bundle, where you're also saving £9. Carry both of those savings forward, save yourself a further 10, and then as a Freedom member, save yourself a further £10.99, making the price just £98.89, including your postage, and it's on FlexiBuy, which means it's just £32.96 today as a Freedom member, and then 2 more similar payments to get everything. 145-391 to order. And then don't forget about those sparkle pens. They are very popular today. I don't think they've ever been available in a pack, in a main pack there, where you're getting 24 pens for such a good price. Not on my watch anyway. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Tell me if you have. £71.96. It's a Freedom Why Not deal. Don't get them without also ordering Freedom membership, because you've got the saving there. 775-386. That is also on FlexiBuy.
Fabulous. Shall we get some stamps in the mix then? Because we've done just the die cutting and embossing. We did them both together. Now we'll just do some stamping. Okay. Makes sense to me, which is a not usual thing. Not very often. Just saying. So what I've got is I've got some Sheena's card here, Sheena's stamping card. Don't think of it as stamping card, just think of it as everything card. Yeah. And I've got a cut to size map. It's cut to size for the show. Normally I would stamp it, then you can trim it, and if it's not quite straight you can fix that. So I would usually trim after I've stamped. Just saying. But I'm gonna attempt to get it perfectly centered and perfectly straight. Nothing like setting yourself up for trouble here, right? On a small piece of card. But I'm hoping that that's going to be, well, I know it's more achievable because of my rocker blocks. Right. Now rocker blocks in theory should be clear. Sheena rocker blocks, completely clear. Yeah, not so much. Yeah, you can see I really loved this one last time I used it, didn't I? So if you actually remember to clean them, it's always a good thing. But obviously not. So what I'm going to do, Matt, is I'm going to take my wording, and I'm going to use the crosshairs. Can you see that on there? I'm using the crosshairs to line up the wording so that I've got that on as straight as I can. And then I'm going to head and I'm going to stamp that on there, which isn't too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to use some embossing powder with sparkle in it, which is going to, again, you know, if you can't bling it up at Christmas, seriously, when can you? Yeah. So, and normally, to be honest, I'm not like the glitter queen, because if I use glitter, it ends up the whole house. I have it on my glasses, I have it in the car, I have it on the pets, it's everywhere. Yes. So, but glittery embossing powder I can just about do. So this is why I love my sparkle pens and things, because you've got the sparkle, but you have it's contained.
Contains sparkle.
It's contained sparkle, yes. So what I'm doing, I'm just anchoring this down. Now, if you're new to embossing, stamping embossing, I wouldn't start with an embossing powder that has glitter in it. Because the thing is it still looks cool before it's melted. So if you use an embossing powder that's just an ordinary silver, for example, it looks pretty horrible until it's embossed. So you can see more easily when you first starting if you're actually overheating it or not overheating it. So you would know, you'll be able to you know, not. If you overheat it, it'll go flat. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's it. It's always even easier to say that.
No,
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there, Matt, using some of my fabulous tape runner here, which. Seriously, if I'm down to, I keep saying if I'm down to the last 2, I get a bit panicky and I need more now.
Because, up and get
well, you know, I use glue when I have to, but for matting and layering, especially when I'm using a coated card, I try to avoid glue because just that little bit that squidges out, if it gets on the card, it just doesn't look pretty, you know, it doesn't look great.
That's £3.99.
Yeah, so what we've got is that topper there, that's ready to go on the card, and then I'm going to stamp and emboss on a panel. So this is from the Crafter's Companion luxury card pack. You know that fabulous pack where they've got
the gloss silver, the matte silver, and the sparkly.
So this is where for Christmas again, these are fabulous to layer up. So this is the satin. This is the pretty satin and the silver. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp and emboss. I'm not doing the whole panel because when I show you the card, you'll see the whole panel's actually stamped and embossed because you know we can do that. It's just do that and repeat. Now the important thing is though, especially on a coated card, you need to coat it with an anti-static bag. If you haven't got an anti-static bag, corn flour would work great as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that there again, hopefully keeping it straight and hopefully the right way up. I have been known to have it perfectly straight but upside down. So I'll use this one. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of like creating like a little like a puzzle with the wording. So it doesn't matter what it says, as long as it's Christmassy things it's saying, I'm fine with that. And it doesn't matter if it goes off the page as well, because that's cool also. So and then we'll pop this one because it's just going to look like a kind of collage of Christmassy words.
It's very stylish, I like it.
It's cool, isn't it? Well, the card, you love this card. We posted it online, so before the shows, you know, we like to give you an idea of what's coming up, and you absolutely adored this card. So I thought, well, I have to do this, and I'll show you the card shortly. Oh, I just moved that then. I've got a little bit of it. Yeah, look. Oh, you don't want to do that. Don't be doing that. But fortunately, that might be where a ribbon or something goes. Yeah. But that, again, was my gift to you to show you what could happen.
Yes. Yeah. I love it, though. You know, when we get a chance to say what could go wrong and things is good.
Well, it's crafting and it's handcrafting, and that can happen. And what happens is the card moved then, and so that's what happened. But it's
just at the wrong moment as well.
At the wrong moment, yeah.
Because if it had moved before you put your stamp down, fine, move it back.
Oh, and
but
then
it moved
spilled that.
as the stamp came into contact with the card.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll pop that in there.
Don't waste it.
But yeah, well, kind of too late now. Ship sailed.
Extremely busy on that weekend wow at the moment.
We'll just try this. So I'm going to try this and show you what the kind of look you've got. But I'll show you the finished panel. That is beautiful and not smudged at all. But again, just take your time and stamp it. But that's what happens when you try to, you know, to rush it and the card moves. So that's what we've got. This look here. This is what you can see how fabulous this looks.
There's a style to it. There's a
real
real
style to it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You see?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Fab. So this is the one. This is the finished one. This is what it should look like. Really cool and pretty like that. Okay, so we're really liking that one. That's fabulous. All right, so that with a little bow there and tied. Now I should show you the card. I haven't even mentioned showing the card that we're working to here.
The finished piece.
Card. This is what we're doing. This is Susan's card. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. This is what we're working towards. So far, we've shown you how to create the panel. We've created the wording, but now we're going to work on this background area. Okay?
Okay.
So, right, now, the background area. So this is just it's really simple. Even I can do that kind of card. Construction cards and me, not so much. You know, I'm not like mathematically minded.
Okay.
But that's easy. It's just a card and then you score it and you fold it back.
Done.
I can do this, Matt. I'm fine with that. I can do that one. So what I'm going to do is let me stick this on there so that one's done now, and then we'll work on the background. And again, this is where I'm going to use my tape runner to get all of this like really stuck. Well, these tape runners are they're just super sticky, and you know they do the job brilliantly. And I know, like I said, if I use wet glue, that would not be the case. So that's on there, thus. So already it's coming together. Yeah. And now we're going to work on these little poinsettias that we need to put together.
Okay.
So, well, let's pop these corners. So let me show you the corners first. So the corners, I've cut 2 of them, and one's going to go here, like this. Now, I think the beauty of dies is that instead of keeping it right within that confine, I think it looks good if it comes out a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to have it pop out over the border of that silver.
Okay, so not fitting completely.
Not fitting completely, Matt. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my glue. And again, you know, don't use too much glue, especially when you're using coated card, because you don't want squidges on it. Okay, so we'll pop that on now and pop it about there. I don't want it lower than the card, because then that will obviously get damaged with the card when it's standing. So that's going to sit there.
The value, of course, is in getting that complete bundle. You're making such a big saving, but if there is the poinsettia corner die that you want on its own, it's the 4 dies that come in the set with the poinsettia corner details at the bottom of your screen. It is a very popular choice on its own today.
And then we'll just glue this up here, Matt, and then we'll continue to layer up the card, and hopefully it'll look all Christmassy bling-tastic. Okay, so that one's going to go around here. So we're going to have a slight overlap, and that's fine. Just there. And this is where, again, when you're gluing a coated card, you need to take a little bit more time, because it's obviously it's not an absorbent surface. You're asking the glue to stick against a shiny surface, so it'll take longer to dry. So usually just hold it a little bit longer, but obviously with the show we want to motor on. So already that's looking pretty cool. I'm liking the look of this as it is, but this is where we can now get really 3D and blingy with the poinsettias.
This is what's making you proud as a card maker, a crafter. Like the fact that you can make something really good looking, stylish, nice, seasonal.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone, and the thing is, it's you know, dyes are a great leveler, because all you need to do is you know how to put it through the machine and they come out the same. There's nothing you can do wrong really with it. That's it. You know, and you pop them out and they look consistently good every time. So what I'm doing now, here's the thing. I would normally shape these. In fact, let's do it first. Oh, you don't do that. I didn't want to do that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. That again, we can pop that in there. That's fine. We'll fill it in. It just makes it a different poinsettia. When you are shaping your flowers, I normally like to stick them together, then shape the petals, but because this is going to take a bit to dry, I'm shaping them beforehand just so that we can see what they look like. So what I've done is I've got one larger layer here and I've got 2 of the medium layers. So again, it changes it up again. The poinsettia that I showed you at the start of the show was the 3 different size layers, but this one, we've eliminated the smallest layer. So every time you do them, these can look different every single time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of that, yeah. So, and this is, again, I wanted that look of the realism about them, you know, so that they look a little bit more authentic. So, again, just pop that. In fact, do you want to hold poinsettia to glue it, Matt?
Yeah.
Would that be good? Right. This is going to be you can stand there like that while I stick the next one. Let me put the next layer on. I'll move it out the way for you. And then that can stick on there.
With that non-absorbent, you know, non-porous sort
of exactly. The good news is we've got 3 made, so there you go, Matt. You can hold that one.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do another one. So, yeah, be careful when you're shaping them. See how I learned that time. Yay! And then we can pop them together. And these ones, we're going to pop a gem in the middle, so we're going to bling it up.
Okay. Could be anything. It could be a little collection of glitter, a little dab of glue, some glitter, a gem. I don't know. You could quill something and put it in the middle as well. Yeah. Lots
of things. Little bits of like textured, you know, like flower soft type thing, all of those Yeah, absolutely. That'd be perfect. A little bit of that to look like little, you know, the pollen bits in the middle. And then again, so it depends what look you want. You might want to go just full on like this is Christmas bling and pretty shiny stuff.
Do you want to put that under this?
I will, thank you, Matt. Then one more, and then we'll pop this together.
Okay.
So again, just moving and just pushing these up and just moving the petals, because that's the thing with dyes. Because they're a dye, you really don't want to just stick them flat, because then you might as well just stamp them.
Yeah, you want
remember we've got the stamp with all the detail in to do that. So what we want to do is really emphasise that dimension and get that going, so that it looks, and you know, the look really like there are lots of time in these, and you know, quite posh, expensive cards. But there's no expense. Oh, it's all card. The most expensive bit on there is those little sticky gems and a bit of ribbon. You know, but it looks like it's pretty.
It's the luxury of what you've made from the ingredients that you got, the stuff in your craft room.
Precisely, Matt. So we'll pop that there.
I know we're not using them at the moment, but don't forget about your sparkle pens either. They are on such a good offer today, saving more than it costs to join Freedom in a Freedom price as well. So we'll talk more about them later. But bottom of the screen to get your sparkle pens, left-hand side of your screen to get the weekend wow. It's very busy. Can I move off that one
back? You can. I'll bring this one back. So Matt, now what I'm not going to push this. I'm not going to push it and try and lift it up too much, but I've got a little gem here that I'm going to just pop in the centre of each one. But as Matt said, you could just colour it if it was the stamping and colouring version, or you could use any buttons or little texture beads and things as well. So that's that one sorted.
Lovely.
Which one was the next one, Matt? That one. Thank you very much. See, I love this teamwork.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, see?
I like being included as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll give you credit on the card, yeah.
No,
I can't take credit on the card. It's all Susan, but
but the
thing is, my team are amazing, and you know, when I have the vision in my head, I've only got my vision in my head, and then when I see the samples come back, it's like, wow, I didn't even that was something I kind of hadn't predicted, but they look so cool,
so
and
Susan,
that's what thanks.
Did you have a friend with you, Susan, President Finger in there, or did you stay there with your flowers? Just wait.
So what we can do now, this is where, you know what, I wonder if I can just use a bit of tape runner here on the back. Let's just try it, Matt. Just for speed. Maybe not. Right, we're going to try it. You wouldn't do that. You would use your wet glue, but you know what? Just for getting this stuck together, that would suffice. It's going to be quicker than watching, the glue dry, isn't it? And then we'll continue. So I'm just layering these up now, overlapping, but turn them round, have them a little bit off centre, have a bit play with them so that it's not, you're not just sitting in them and mirroring them and they're all the same direction every time. Because that's what we want, that natural, quirky look to them.
Yeah.
And then we'll pop that on there and continue as we go around. So you can see how even just the flat element looks great, but then if you want to take it, so keep picking that up, taking it so much further, I'm automatically picking up the glue and thinking, no, put the glue down, walk away, it's the tape runner.
You would at home, but
you would at home, but yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't want to try and put the tape runner on when you've popped a gem on and things, but in order to get this stuck so that you can see where it's going, that's where I'm going with it. All right, so
yeah, justifiably, this card got a great reaction on social media.
It did, loved it. So I thought, well, we got to show you this one. Yeah, and it's, like I said, this is Susan's card that I am just trying to do some justice to. So that I'm going to stick to go across there. So I've made sure I've seen where the gap is. Yeah. And that's definitely going to be tape runner there.
Again, that's one of these lovely sentiments that's in the set as well. So to stamp and get that very good-looking font. Professional finish.
Yeah, and again, I'm just going to look over this for a sec just to get it as straight as possible, and then we have a complete card. Woohoo!
There it is. There were Susan's, and I think ours that you've made live.
Yeah.
He's standing up. He is nice. That's lovely. The panel on the left, it's a great technique that. That would look good on craft card, just watercoloured, just with a brown sepia.
Or red, the red mirror card and things. That would look stunning.
That would look good.
So your poinsettias, But I just love that, just all silver. Looks really pretty, doesn't it?
We like it.
Yeah.
Sheila, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Susan, thanks for making the card in the first place, which gave rise to the actual demonstration and bringing this wonderful set to life. You've got your sparkle pens now. We didn't use them on that last demonstration, we did on the first, and it's well worth mentioning them again because it's such a big saving on them now. You get all 24 pens. It's $79.96 plus delivery to order them now, and you're saving £20, but you're saving £28 when you join Freedom and order them with Freedom membership. So you're saving £8 plus your delivery. That's $10.95, but you're only spending $6.97 to join Freedom. So it makes sense. It's a why not deal to get your pens. Sheila, it's been such a pleasure. This show, it's rocketed by as ever. This is the Weekend Wow over here, £14 off. This is the lovely Christmas Love collection, £9 off. Carry those savings forward, save yourself another £10, save yourself even more with Freedom. and then go on FlexiBuy if you want for the complete collection, because that's what everyone's getting. It's been a lovely, fun show.
Thank you, Matt. It's you know, I love the imagery. I love the versatility of this set, because they're traditional images that will stand alone in this set, and using the dies, mixing and matching them. But of course, they've got the corners you can enhance. So for years to come, you could have a stamped image in the centre and use the poinsettias on the corner. You can use the snowflake corner. You can use the holly corner. So you'll bring them out time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, look here, the florals, the snowflakes, the poinsettia, the Christmas rose. I love them. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Whether you're using lots of colour or going with very delicate colour, or in this case, look at this background, courtesy of the sparkle pens.
Blingy.
Really making those flowers pop as well. Those poinsettias.
Gorgeous, isn't it? So
really nice.
That looks a bit retro to me. The blue and the red looks very. It's kind of like 50s. Got a touch of 50s about it.
Yeah,
which
it's
is,
unexpected.
I think, very cool. Yeah, I love that.
It's completely unexpected. That it does. It makes you stop and think. Approaching 40%. It's got to last the whole weekend. You can imagine what a big level stock this is as well, can't you? Approaching 40%
we don't just
stock
bring a handful, do we?
No.
We have a lot.
Therefore, more than a handful of people are on the phone and the web at the moment. So if you have ordered, thank you so much. I bet you. How do you feel now that you've ordered as well? After you put the phone down, was your heart pounding a bit as well? After you've gone through all the clicks of the buttons on the web, how do you feel after ordering your complete collections there? I bet you're so happy that it's on its way. Look at this too, the wonderful spruce branches too. You're building a scene with those, aren't you, with the holly and the spruce?
Yeah, absolutely. And they look great flat, they look great layered, they look great with the stamps alone, then they look great with just the dies alone. So you've got so much to play with here, Matt. And that's, for me, that's what I want out of a crafting product. I want something that's going to look great, like I keep saying, out of the box. First thing I do with it, I want it to look good. I don't want to think, I have to work at that. I'm going to have to tweak this a bit. I want it to look great, but then I want to keep playing with it and seeing how much more I could do with it, and what I can bring in other products you have in your craft room, different colouring products, and it's going to change the look exactly as we saw with that 50s looking one, just by changing the colours, Matt. And it's so pretty.
Look at that. I've been waiting to show you this one with the snowflake corner and then the separate snowflakes. Incredible.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And look at this one with the pretty parchment Christmas roses. Doesn't that lend itself great? But that wording, if you want quick batch making cards, that wording die there in the middle is perfect for that, with a little flower or a little bit of poinsettia on the corner. You can really stamp that, and those could be like your bulk cards.
Like in the shape of a tree as well. I think that's such a clever stamp. This next card, because it isn't just Christmas crafting. Thank you, Sheena.
Absolutely
I mean, I know this is a winter wonderland. It says Happy Holidays. It's got the snow and the frost finish. But that doesn't have to be screaming Christmas or just Christmas. It could easily say Happy Birthday if you really wanted it to. You could take away the frosted and the snow suggestion there, and that could be lovely in a picture frame. That could be a piece of home decor. But what you're creating it's like you're creating your own handmade paper with those panels there. Who's made this as well? It's Debbie. Wow, Debbie. Nice work, Debbie.
Yeah, team are amazing. And all the samples, they bring their own look and style to it. And again, absolutely gorgeous, Matt, isn't it?
It's funny how I said that was a good one. It's Donna. There's Donna, head of the design team, Donna. But yeah, we saw this earlier.
Yeah, she'll get there eventually.
Yeah, she will, as long as she keeps trying.
A for effort.
Must try harder. Yeah.
There you go. So this is Caroline's card. I love this
card.
Isn't that stunning?
Yeah.
So again, just the white, the silver, it just looks really, really gorgeous, because it's the dies, it's all the shape, all that layering, all the dimension that makes that work.
Officially 40% has gone now of this complete collection. Big thumbs up if that's you already. Phenomenal. I mean, literally everybody's going for the complete collection. I mean, look at this too. We've got a couple more there to show, actually, haven't we, Sheena?
Yeah, absolutely.
They've been hiding. Should I grab those, actually?
Yeah, we could, couldn't we?
Look, because you've got your snowflakes here on a decorative Christmas cracker. And again, it's just about giving texture, something like raising it up. It's just, it's lovely. You're designing your own patterns here, building.
Absolutely. It's fab, isn't it? So all of you, if you like to make your crackers, your boxes, your Christmas boxes, all going to work great with that as well.
Look at this.
And I just think it's so pretty. Wall hangings, we've got some fabulous mount board shapes as well on the show. So that's what this was made with. So if you're looking and you're shopping, this was made with a mount board shapes. You get 3 different sizes in there. Isn't that cool?
How did I forget that? Yeah, because we've been focusing on the weekend round, the complete collection, of course, you've got your mount board available as well. So if you are making to sell, making home decor as well, you have that free angel policy, don't you, Sheena?
Oh, absolutely. Please, yes, make them, sell them online, sell them whichever way. And now's the time to start. Now's the time. This is why we've got Christmas now. If you're a crafter, you want to start making, ready to sell them.
The other thing is you've got your Christmas credit as well. So if you're spending over £30 in one go, and you know you've got your £5 Christmas credit to redeem, you can do that on your first one of your 3 flexi buy payments if you are a Freedom member. If you haven't got your Christmas credit yet, remember the event is going on, but you could be saving yourself an extra £5 today by claiming back your Christmas credit and activating that as well. A thoroughly lovely show in the last hour, Sheena. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's a real traditionalities, there's a warmth, there's a usability as well. I mean, don't forget these are florals. We can use these at different
well, you saw that gorgeous purple card, and it was Debbie created, and it looks like clematis, the poinsettia, if you change the colour. So, you know, flowers are all pretty much a blueprint shape. Yeah, well, not all of them, but you see that there's a lot grouped within the same shape. Change the colours. It's all good.
Sheena, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having your company as well. Congratulations on your purchase. Remember, 40% is gone off that complete collection. Bye-bye. Yeah, hugely busy on that. That weekend wow has got to last all weekend, so to have 40% gone already is massive. Hope you got yours. Christmas with Craft Yourself Silly next. We've got 4 p.m. Katie Sue's Christmas paper cutting, and also Craft Price Drop at 7.
Welcome to Hochanda's 17 Days of Christmas